I think Ronaldo needs to exit January.
This year, this age, this season, it's a leg behind what we're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Time did catch up with him, and that I feel like ego also got to it.
I hope none of you ever have to go through that, because the fact that he's even on a pitch this season is remarkable and shows the kind of character that he has.
He is still a person at the end of the day. Yeah. He makes a mistake, plain and simple. It happens. This is Match Week. You are joined by myself, Ardi Emini. We discuss everything soccer, from the highs and the lows in the sporting week to the news that is relevant to you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You are listening Top of the Hour on WMSC Upper Montclair. And this is Match Week. Guys, it has been a little while since I've been on air. We've had our ADJ testing. We've had a lot of cool stuff going on, especially with the sports team. We have a lot of cool things coming up. I don't want to give spoilers, but be hyped and be ready for it. Today, I have some great guests on.
Come on. You already know what it is.
I was going to see if
you already know what it is. Give it to him first. He deserves it.
He deserves it?
Give it to him. Introduce him.
All right, guys. It's the one, the only, the man who's always on the hour, always top of the hour, Mazz on Match Week.
Oh, it's me, Mazz on Match Week. You already know what it is. We back. You know what we out here for. We here for one reason and one reason only. We'll get to that.
This Mazz was recruited for one topic.
One topic. It might just be the only time I speak today because I just can't handle it anymore.
And then we also got Dimitrios Rodriguez on. What's up, Dimitrios? How we doing?
Doing good, guys.
That's a legend right there.
That is 100%. And then we also got in the corner, hiding behind the monitor right here. Hold on a second. I'm going to try.
The best hair in the game today.
And also our new resident Real Madrid / Colombian. He's replaced Jonathan Echavarria because he hasn't been on for a little while. So booted him out. And we brought on Steven. Say the last name for me,
Moncayo.
please. Moncayo. There we
up,
go. I didn't want to mispronounce it. I didn't want to be that guy.
That's all right.
It was the same thing with Jonathan. Jonathan had like a complex Hispanic last name. I didn't want to mess it up. So like, can you say it for me? He's like, Echavarria. So now I say it, Echavarria.
That's all right, bro. I mess up your last name all the time.
Yeah, people say like Emini or they say Armenian. I'm like, you're saying a nationality at that point. I'm saying my last name.
Is it not Emini?
It is Emini, but that's what I'm saying. It's like
I was gonna say it took me a little bit, but I thought I got it.
Yeah,
it's all right, dude. If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure. Remember Emmy De Novelis?
Yes.
I've been saying the novelist for like 2 weeks. Couldn't stop it.
I've been trying to get her on for a little while, but she has classes from like 8 a.m. to 11:30. Mm-hmm. I was like,
You know what it is.
Know what it is.
For those of you that don't know, Emmy is a fantastic soccer player here for Montclair State University.
Here's the thing: she's the definition of like off the ball movement player, though. Like, she only has I think last I saw 1 goal, 1 assist. But
yeah, dude, she's a wingback.
Yeah, but even so, like as a wingback, her ball progression numbers, the way how she's able to bring the ball forward, find passes in the middle, really spread out, and also defensive actions are really high too.
Don't act like I didn't put you onto that.
I mean,
you were sold on Tara Lambert, who is quality, but I told you this team starts with Emmy, bro.
But you know what? It is all Emmy. All starts showing up to the radio meetings. I'm like, all right, you know what? Emmy rocks, bro. So it's like,
oh, so that's it.
The propaganda is starting. WMSC Sports. The propaganda is starting.
You already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
I wish it was top of the hour. You
really, yeah, I mean, dude, it's a part of the intro now. I can't just like not say it and just like. Yeah.
I just love there's definitely like people out there like they never listen on the dot. They just start their like podcast in the middle of like, oh, you're listening top of the hour. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm listening top of the hour. It's literally like 11:46 right now.
But you know what it is? No one says the top of the hour better than me. So
okay, I'll give you that. That's all right.
I appreciate that. You here's the thing. You let me have the little things. You let me win the little things. But on other stuff, you just like shoot me down. Like no.
Well, here's the problem. It's that the fact of you're a great show. You cover a great avenue that you're in, but you got an international reach, so we appreciate that of you. But what can I say? And Mazz in the midday, it's just like Montclair's favorite sports talk show.
Yeah, but I mean, you're listening to the world's #1 sports talk show, so
I want to see the stats on that.
I mean, we have okay, just to not brag a little bit, because we are not no call to actions here. It's a typical match week tagline here, but just to give some reference of information.
Mm-hmm.
I hate doing this because I feel like a braggadocious person. I'm not like that. Like I hate like.
Is braggadocious even a word? Dimitrios, I know you're a dictionary.
Hey, Steven's on the laptop. Steven, let's pull it up. Find it
Steven,
out.
please
spell that.
figure it out. You got it. No, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. That's his job. That's his job. Figure it out. You got the computer. You figure it out.
Actually, it is a word.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
it is.
Yeah, braggadocious, boastful, or ignorant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ignorant?
No.
Arrogant.
Arrogant.
There we go.
Arrogant.
Yeah, it's okay, Steven. No worries.
No, he's good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Dude,
You see, I know words.
We're gonna use a sentence. It sounds braggadocious, but I don't think I ever dropped a pass in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you who has dropped pass in the game. Ardi Emini.
No. Okay. No. Okay.
No,
Just
seriously, you guys should have seen him. He was facilitating. It was beautiful movement all day, dropping passes all over the place. Wasn't dropping goals though. But that's what else.
yeah. I mean,
No, you gotta take the ball around. That's it.
that's the thing.
Recycle the ball.
Here on Match Week, we help the homies. We also, we.
You got to clown everybody once in a
Yeah,
while.
exactly,
you can get
exactly,
it, you know.
exactly.
Listen, Steve is a freshman. I appreciate him being here. We need more freshmen here. That's not a call to action. You do what you want. But if you're around me, you know you're gonna get busted a little bit. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, but here's okay. So again, I'm gonna preface this again. I don't like to be braggadocious, but Match Week on average, when we have our off the air listeners,
5 continents.
we are no, not 5. We're in 3 different continents. We're in 12 different countries, and we average like 300 listeners.
So let me
per
guess:
episode.
Asia, Africa, Europe. You're not hitting Australia.
Oh wait,
yet.
no, 4. Actually, we are in Australia. It's
Then you're
it's
in 4.
Australia, Asia, Europe, and North America.
Listen, we have some.
about South
we
America?
have some South
South
American-
America, I'm trying. Jaime helped out a bit with our Hispanic audience in North America, but in South America, I'm still trying to hit.
Yeah, I can. I can go talk to the homies. You know.
Also, I will shout this out every week. Jaime Grimberg was probably one of the best guests we've had
Oh,
on.
man,
I wish
that
you were
was-
there for
you
it,
should've been
Mazz.
there,
I
Mazz.
really,
Oh,
I really wish
so
you were there.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Jaime
good.
rocks.
Yes.
I actually used him to submit a reel for IBS. IBS. Yes, the IBS, because his interview was awesome.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, sorry I wasn't here. And I got things going on. What do you want
Hey,
from me?
we're sorry for you. We're not sorry.
When the interview ended, me and Ardi.
Anyways, guys, we have.
Demetrius, you speak way too soft, my man. I need you to speak into the mic. Thank you.
There we go, Dimitrios.
Listen, I love
keep
the
forgetting
voice.
the mic. Keep forgetting the
You
mic.
gotta, speak into the mic, my man.
You know what it is? No one understands how sensual and like awesome Dimitrios' voice is.
Oh god.
So like,
It's
we wanted to
fantastic.
make
It's
sure.
like it's live action ASMR.
Yeah, basically, but like the right kind. I don't like the ones where it's like, okay,
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
I
Don't
hate
do
that.
that.
I hate that. I
Don't
hate
do that.
okay, guys, but this was supposed to be the welcome Besmir back, but
He's late. What else is new?
yeah,
what else is new?
What else is new? We love you, Besmir, but come on, bro.
Come on.
We just to give a shout out to Besmir.
Where do you think he is
FDU
right now?
Well, last night FDU secured their playoff spot
Oh, good for him.
and he's the assistant coach, so they had a big time game for them. And he also runs 3 different businesses. So
do you
I
think
give
he's
credit.
at? Do you think he's at like a coffee shop right now?
Oh, dude, no, he has to be sleeping. There is no other option. He has to be sleeping. I'm not gonna lie.
He's not gonna make it.
Nah, he's not gonna make it. But he's here in spirit. We love
Here
you,
in
Besmir.
spirit.
We love you, Besmir.
Steven,
But-
pass me that sandwich.
No, you're not getting the
I'm
sandwich.
joking. I'm
You're not
joking.
getting
I'm
the
joking.
sandwich. I might give it to JT. JT lost his food this morning. Feel bad.
Oh, JT.
Yeah, poor JT. But guys, today
Today.
we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But first, we're gonna start with Champions League.
Do we have to?
We have to, because guess what? Pogba and Vlahovic, Juventus, they're dropping out. Guess what? Pogba was injured, didn't get to play a single Champions League game. He's back in the Europa League. That's what happens when you leave Manchester United.
Is it though?
I don't know about that.
Is it though? Because
Bro,
you guys are. What do you mean? He wouldn't be. It's not like
Would
he'd be
he-
in Champions League right now if he was there.
Doesn't matter.
He'd still be playing in Europa League. That is just
Yeah,
the worst.
exactly.
Time out. Time
No,
out.
exactly.
That is, you just pulled a Besmir right there. You just spreading Man United propaganda when that's not even factual. Thank God I was here to check you for that. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Bum.
Oh man.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead. Let's
funny,
get
that's
into
funny,
it.
that's funny. Well, here's the thing. There's some teams that are dropping out that we didn't expect because of the money they dropped in the summer, right? Let's be real. Like if Steven pulls up the table right now, he'll see how low of standing the likes of Barcelona are, the likes of Juventus, even Bayer Leverkusen's been struggling a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have the likes of Ajax up there. Celtic making a great run. Liverpool, I think, are in a 50-50 spot right now. I think Tottenham might be dropping out. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Atletico Madrid.
That's...
That, like, come on, dude. You're in a group. Listen,
With
Porto, Club Bruges, and Leverkusen, and you're in third?
Like, don't get me wrong. I give credit to Porto. Porto's always a great
Oh, you
club.
expect Porto to be in second
In the
there.
Champions League, they're always a solid second place spot. But, I mean, Bayer Leverkusen, they lost... Who did they lose? They lost... Well, I mean, you know what it is? They've been benefiting a lot from having Diaby, Bellarabi, and Frimpong just finding the form of their life right now. It is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It is definitely interesting. And moving down with the PSG group, I'm going to be honest, I saw Juventus falling. I mean,
Yeah,
Benfica
man.
is sneaky, man.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
They've been in amazing
They come
form.
to play, bro.
They don't mess about. I agree.
Especially if you don't believe me, just go ask Barcelona. They know all about it.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah, I
The
remember
crazy
that
thing
game.
about Benfica is like everyone's like, oh, like Darwin Nunez is gone. We know what's gonna happen. Meanwhile, it's like, on to the next one.
Dude, they're just gonna
they're
develop
going
talent,
crazy.
and then they're gonna sell players and just keep developing
Yeah.
talent. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out Benfica.
They might
Shout
be
out
a dark
Benfica,
horse
yeah.
contender, to be honest with you.
Dark horse?
Yeah.
You think they can go all
Trust
the
me,
way?
yeah, I think
You
so.
think so?
Why you
I
feeling
watched
that?
them. I
You
watched
know?
them play against PSG.
Yeah,
Juve,
he's not wrong,
These
dude.
guys are the deal, man. They're the
Dude,
deal.
stop it. You're getting me hyped,
Okay.
and you're just gonna stop
You,
it.
you don't hype him about a Portuguese club. He's already hyped about Wolves, who are
Especially-
Portugal FC. Like,
Dude, listen.
oh, Maz, where's Wolves in the league right now?
Where's Wolves?
Where's Wolves in the league?
Wolves? Yeah.
Spread the Wolves propaganda.
You
Can somebody
made fun of
please-
my predictions, but
Time
guess
out.
where they are right now?
Time out. Injuries happen, man.
Injuries
Ardi, you
happen.
might be right. You might be right.
I talked about that. I said
It might be
if
right.
injuries hit this club and if players don't hit the ground running, they will be in relegation.
Well, you guys have
Pedro
to.
Neto did get injured.
You guys have to
Bruno
remember
Lage
too.
is gone though. Luckily for you guys, I think he wasn't a good fit for the club.
I mean, somebody go call Nuno back.
They're trying to
You know,
get
you-
Nuno's in
you-
trying to get him back.
Saudi
Someone-
Arabia right
somebody
now.
call Nuno Espirito
No,
Santos
here's the
back.
thing. A lot of Wolves fans wouldn't mind Nuno coming back.
Why
but-
wouldn't you? He was fantastic.
Yeah, but
He
do you
knows how to
think-
work that club.
But here's my question: do you think that Wolves is working towards like a different program now? Like it's no longer the Nuno show of like playing a deep lying team, playing ultra defensive. They're working well with the four at the back. I think the biggest problem is just your strikers.
There's nobody
Yeah.
that's able to score. They signed the big 6'9" guy, and he tears his ACL.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
What do you
gone.
expect?
And then Dale Costa, you guys got, and like he's had spurts of good moments in
He's
games.
old.
But
Yeah, he's almost
it's just-
40, man.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's it,
like listen,
yeah.
he ain't built
This ain't
different.
this ain't Chelsea.
You know, there's only
Atletico
certain
Madrid.
guys that are built different, and he used to be, but the age is caught up.
You're not that guy, pal. But also the likes of Adama being on the bench for so long for no reason. I don't understand it. Like people are saying like he's like a one-dimensional player, but guess what? Nowadays in the modern game, there's no such thing as like a person who you know can do one job, work them into a team, and that's it. Like everybody is so undefined now. Like the fact that you have the blessing of having someone who's defined to do one job on the pitch and you could do that job well.
Here's my
just take
question.
advantage of it.
Do you think that he should have been? It might be too late now, but since he has such a lack of a shot, but he can create, and he's one of the fastest players in the world. I love watching him play. Do you think he would have been better suited as a wingback?
No, I think he's not defensively sound enough. I think Nelson Semedo does his job better defensively.
No, for sure. I'm not saying like right now. I'm saying like if you got a hold of that kind of a player.
Here's the thing.
Do you think if he was developed as a wingback, he would have worked out better?
Listen. If he went to Spurs in the summer, like how it was rumored to,
Yep.
and he was under Conte, I think 110%
He would have been a wingback.
he would be a great wingback for Conte.
I would have loved to seen it.
That is a Conte signing right there.
Yeah.
Adama Traore.
He's more of an athlete, I think. More.
He,
than like
dude,
an
that guy.
athletic
They say he doesn't lift. I
Yeah,
don't-
that's a-
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
big-
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
believe
we
that.
talked about that.
biggest lie.
Steven and I talked about this.
I
We're
don't
like, dude,
believe
does
that.
Does he do calisthenics or something? Like, no, that makes no sense.
No, you know what it is,
Remember
dude?
him at Barca?
Pilates.
No, he probably does.
It's Pilates.
If Pilates gives somebody a body like that, I'm signing up within the next 10 minutes. All right, if that is proven, I will go sign up within the next 10
But does
minutes.
anyone remember him at Barca? How like he was like skinny?
Scrawny, he was scrawny. You know what it is? He has to be on like Tren or something. I'm not gonna lie.
On what?
Like it's a PED. It's a performance enhancing drug. He has to be on like trend or like something of the sort. Like, there's no way.
I don't know, man. We don't know that for sure, but that guy is a freak of nature. And he's built like a rugby player, but he runs like a track athlete.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, he's just fast. And it's the problem with the Miz, right? He'll go off on a breakaway. He has no shot, and then he's waiting for someone to catch up, and then a little pass comes over, and then it's another bum that's not that much better at shooting.
Yeah, but
that's the problem with Wolves.
Well, the thing is that
when he
with
plays,
Adama is just he has to build more confidence in himself because there was one season, I think it was the last season Nuno was there, where we saw the best goal return from Adama because of his confidence, dude.
well, that's what happens.
He
when you
did.
have
I
a
think he did
quality
two.
manager.
He did 2 at Man City and 2 at Liverpool.
Yeah, like.
I remember that.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty
this-
sure I
this-
saw that
this
Man
is-
City game, bro. That should not have counted.
Yeah, but also
it was definitely a handball.
Also, we are on the Champions League topic, so let's diverge back on.
My
over there.
apologies.
You're good. No worries. I got you a little hyped up over there. But here's the thing: Benfica, dark horse. I agree with you, Steven. That's actually a great shout. Another shout. What is going on with Liverpool, boys, in the Champions League? League, we already know. We've discussed it a bit. But Champions League, what's going on?
I think it has to all do with Klopp.
Injuries.
I think it has to do with Klopp.
I don't think it's a Klopp problem,
I think
dude.
he's just always complaining.
Well, you know what it is?
crying. He's just everything. He's like
Elite man-
He's always known for like, oh, the pitch was too dry.
Yeah, but
or
here's the
wind.
thing: people at the elite level anytime things don't go their way, will make those tiny excuses. It's the same thing when it comes to elite players like Messi, Ronaldo, Zlatan. They'll make those small excuses. When it comes to elite managers, Pep does the same thing. Klopp does the same thing. Antonio Conte is known to do the same thing. Anyone at the elite level will use those tiny excuses for something not going their way because they can't accept the fact of how well they usually do that it doesn't go right for them.
But Liverpool's not doing that bad in the Champions League right now.
No, I mean,
doing
it's just
decent.
that Napoli game.
It's just Napoli. It's just crazy.
No, but Napoli, I'm surprised because everyone thought losing Koulibaly, losing Fabian, losing Insigne, losing Mertens, that there was no way they were going to recover. And then Kim Min-jae, the Korean
Fenerbahce.
No, yeah, he's
Korean
class.
phenom, has been absolutely sensational.
It's really good.
Zambo
scouting
and
by them.
Gisa has been
Yeah,
a whole nother level, dude.
Very
Fulham.
good, very solid signings for them.
Osimhen's been staying healthy, scoring goals like no tomorrow.
We can't forget the left winger.
From
I,
Georgia.
I don't even want to pronounce his
yeah.
name because I'm
Georgia.
gonna screw it up.
Everyone butchers his name.
Kovac. I don't know.
Yeah, he's really good. Also, they still have the Albanian himself, Haisaj. By the way, it's 10:36. Albanian game's on. Steven, how's it looking?
Let's see here.
By the way,
Oh, they're losing
for
5-1.
everyone listening, it is Albania versus Saudi Arabia today in a friendly. I have Steven on the updates for us because it coaches you.
Listen,
It's 2-0 right now. Saudi Arabia.
No, you're joking.
No, I'm just joking with you.
This game is only over 6 minutes. Don't you dare try to mess with me right now.
No, it's 0-0.
It's 0-0.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
okay.
I appreciate the Albanian update because if it wasn't for you, I would never have checked out that score.
Yeah, exactly. Throughout the thing, Steven's gonna be looking at like the live ticker, like, oh my god, this happened. Like just waiting.
What is this, like a international friendly?
It's just a friendly,
I was
a
gonna say,
random friendly.
Yeah, that's
against
weird.
Saudi
So weird,
Arabia.
dude. Like literally, the World Cup's the next month. Why are you just playing a friendly?
So
Like,
They play in
Because
Spain.
It's all about the cash right there.
you think playing Albania is getting you cash?
You never know.
You think playing
no,
Albania is getting you
no,
cash?
probably
excuse
does.
me, the amount of Albanians that there are around the world, how dare you?
Fair. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm just saying, dude. It's not like you're playing like a
Don't
big
ma-
country.
Don't matter, bro.
No, they're playing in Spain. I know that.
Oh yeah, you know it's about money. There's no way.
110%.
It's all about
bro.
money.
Saudi Arabia's like, yo, it's too hot this week. Let's throw you some cash. Let's play in Spain.
Dude, it just makes I just don't understand. So, Saudi Arabia is in the World Cup, are they not?
No, they're not.
No, they're
it's
not in the World Cup.
Qatar.
It's Qatar.
is in the World
Qatar
Cup.
and who's the other one?
Iran.
Saudi Arabia's in the World Cup.
Iran.
Oh, so this is actually something I want to mention
I'm
to
a
you
schmuck.
guys. No, because Iran actually, the people of Iran want Iran to forfeit their spot in the World Cup because of the
To give
human.
it to you, card because of
Yeah.
the whole thing, like giving them like
To give it to
weapons
who?
Wait, no,
like, Russia.
Saudi Arabia is in the World Cup.
They are.
Yeah,
they
with
are?
Argentina, Mexico, and
Thank
Poland.
you.
Oh.
Get
Oh,
at
I
me.
take it back, I take it back, I take
Get
it back.
at me.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
no longer a schmuck.
No,
Come on,
hey,
tell me I'm wrong.
hey, I'm
I knew
sorry.
it.
I apologize when
Thank
I'm
you.
wrong. There you go. You're good.
I knew it. Unbelievable.
Matt's like, how dare you question me?
How
So I
dare
have a
you
lot of Polish
question me?
friends and Mexican friends. I'm like, yo, Saudi Arabia's gonna like destroy you guys.
No.
Dude,
But
I think
here's-
they go through.
But here's the thing, Iran.
You don't think so?
Saudi Arabia?
Who, Argentina?
Come on.
Dude, they're gonna have. Dude, listen, you're playing in a terrain that's not common for the World Cup. Like that's why they're playing in November. All right, they don't really have to do that much traveling. They're already accustomed to the culture, so they're not changing their lifstyles for a little bit.
I think one of the
It's so-
teams.
I don't know, man.
Not to go into the World Cup yet. I think one of the teams that will struggle the most is Mexico, and Jaime went into this topic with us about how much they're changing managers and how there's no like solid idea of where they want to go.
Exactly.
So I think that's gonna be the biggest problem.
And who does Poland got?
They're on the groups.
Who does Poland got? One guy. They got one guy.
Matty
No,
Cash,
Zielinski.
Zielinski, Milik, Lewandowski.
Come on.
One guy.
They're going in. They're going through.
No,
They're not going through.
Milik is on the form of his life.
yeah, dude.
I'll tell you right now, they're not going through.
They are.
I'll tell you
Go
right now,
ahead,
Mexico's
I
not
can't
going
wait
through.
to come back.
Oh,
Can't wait to come back.
My
Poland,
backpacks in the office. I have the World Cup predictions in my little black notebook you see me with all the time.
And you know what we're gonna do? This is why we have Steven. Steven, go take my card, please. Go grab that backpack, buddy. We'll see you in a bit.
We'll see you in a bit.
Anyway, yeah, dude, I don't know. It's
Poor Steven. It's like we're using him as our lackey, bro. I
it's
feel
not
so
a
bad.
lackey. He's paying dues. That's what we all had to do. It's all it is what
What
it
do you mean
is.
what we had to do?
You don't understand what I had to do to get on the air. All right, I was mopping floors around here.
I didn't have to.
I didn't have to do that. Bro.
I just asked.
I'm just lying, bro.
just lying.
Just lying.
The slander. But okay, but just to stay on this Iran topic, because Iran, the Iranian people are trying to force the FA to forfeit their spot in the World Cup.
Who they want to give it up for?
Ukraine.
No, but like supposedly
For Ukraine?
I think that's
well,
what I
no.
read, Ukraine.
Supposedly it's the Ukraine, or it's supposed to be Scotland because they lost against Wales.
So they just don't want to play?
No,
I'm
because
so
the Iranian
confused.
people don't want the nation to be represented in a positive light when so much negativity is going on.
It was basically like Shakhtar Donetsk, like that.
Oh, Shakhtar Donetsk, yeah.
They were just like urged FIFA to remove them from them. It was like the club president.
Yeah.
Huh. That is interesting. It's commendable, you know. I don't know if I'm that good of a person, just because like
Exactly.
if I'm certain nations, this is my window.
Yeah, but the thing
You
is,
know?
the Iranian people just it's a human rights issue more than it
Yeah,
is
I
like
get
a
that.
like a footballing issue. And
Well-
it's the same thing that's going on with Qatar with all the problems they had at building up
Yeah.
stadiums.
I just think using the platform would be a better use of it, because just by saying, like, if they drop out hypothetically, right? Not saying that it's not like a commendable thing or a good like a decent idea. It's just the fact of we're gonna talk about it for a week. It's like, oh, dude, they're not playing. That's insane, and then that's it. However, if they're winning games, right? If they find way to win games or take teams to certain points of the game and continue to use that platform, I actually think that would actually be a better place than to use it.
But the thing is that like, here's my thing. It's the issue of. Oh, thank you, Steven. He has my black.
Shout out
note.
Thank you,
Steven, bro.
Shout out
Steven.
Steven. What
I
a
can't
guy.
believe that worked, bro.
You're such a schmuck. Hold on, I'm gonna scoot over. But the
he's
thing
just a
is
good guy.
that like, do you think that it will contribute to the idea of sports washing that's common within the likes of like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, that is constantly being pushed to the public?
What do you mean?
Well, here's the thing, right? Like sports washing, it's like selling your ideals in a different country or nation because you want to be promoted in a different light than what you're known for. So Qatar, they're trying to sports wash and not show all their human rights issue by hosting the World Cup, putting on the world's biggest event, stuff like that.
Well, isn't-
or even the business group that owns PSG, they're trying to promote themselves, or the same group that owns Man City, the City Group.
I got you, man. And it's a business move at the end of the day, and we all know that business is shrewd, and you're gonna do what makes money. You know, especially if you're trying to show yourself contradicting for what you're normally known for, or maybe it is people trying to like listen. People change sometimes, not always. It's rough, man. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's constantly going to happen. And if I'm not mistaken, like the majority of the social rights issues going on with Qatar has been due to this World Cup with, hurting workers. So it's like, I don't know. They tried bringing the World Cup. They brought the World Cup to their nation, but it's really hurting them. But guess what? Teams are still going, so the money's still going to be made, and that's what people care about at the end of the day when you're dealing at a high level of billions and billions of dollars.
The thing is, I
so.
feel like the World Cup is like a blessing and a curse in a way to a country.
Absolutely.
Definitely,
Yeah.
because it's
just like the Olympics.
yeah. It's just like whenever they come to your nation, it's just like it could be a blessing and a curse,
Let's look what happened with Brazil.
You're,
Brazil,
you're
all the
dealing
debt
with
that
all
happened
these
with Brazil
stadiums
never
that are never going to be used
ever
again.
again.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, like, for example, like FIFA, when the U.S. originally hosted the World Cup back in '92, it's like you can host, but you better have a major league soccer, like, basically like a number one division league set up, like within 4 years of having the World Cup, because they knew that if you're gonna like have all these stadiums up to host the events, then these stadiums should still have a priority for your regular footballing leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, at least with the U.S., there's so much sports going on in this nation. You know, you got football stadiums.
We have all the infrastructure that's here.
Definitely.
Exactly, and I'm thinking. I think there's 31 NFL stadiums.
Yeah, but there's also, I think within the U.S. there was only 23 qualified FIFA qualified stadiums. I think it's the option to not have the fields turfed is the biggest thing, because turf causes severe injuries to soccer players. Like Zlatan, when he was in the MLS, any game that was played on turf, he did not play.
That's interesting. That's a legit thing?
Yes, that's a legit thing.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like, listen. I know turf is.
It's dangerous to players. Turf is the most dangerous thing to soccer players.
I mean,
like
listen.
concrete, man.
They're talking about removing it from the NFL right now. So
Because think about how much that messes with CTE as well. With players, they're hitting such a hard ground every time they're getting rocked.
I mean, turf is, for anybody that's ever played football, turf is a lot softer than playing on a cold, hard ground. Which
No, I beg to differ. When I used to play football, I preferred the grass over the turf.
I'm
The
gonna
turf
be-
was more painful.
no way, dude.
For
I mean,
me,
for
it was.
slide tackles, yeah, but like when you're just taking a hit,
No, but when I used to play football.
you're landing on
Oh, yeah,
rubber.
he's
What do
right.
you mean?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic says that he will only take a risk playing on artificial turf when it's life or death.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's probably in that contract.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming over.
But it's like, yeah, dude. For anybody that's played football,
Because also
out there,
he's also 40,
taking a
though.
hit and landing on turf is way better than landing on a cold Minnesota ground in the middle
but
of
this is
winter.
also Jersey, so in the middle. Of
Dude,
winter.
it gets hard.
I
out
know.
here.
Trust me. I've played in the blizzard before.
So yeah,
You don't have to explain it to me. I know, and that's why I'm saying my personal
turf
opinion.
is definitely better. The problem with it is that it all depends on the kind of cleats you're wearing too.
Yeah, that's
Because if you got long studs, you're getting stuck in there.
Yeah.
You know?
that's why they developed firm ground and soft ground cleats now.
I was gonna say, don't they have turf
Plus,
cleats?
like
right?
soccer
Like-
cleats are they're so.
Well,
thin
no, but you
on the
can't
top,
you can't wear turfs while playing on turf because you won't have the right grip for all the accentuating movements you do. So you're more likely to fall or lose possession because you just can't balance yourself out. But they make firm ground and soft ground cleats. So firm ground cleats, they'll have like a certain build for them to make sure that they're staying on like a nice level. And then for firm ground, they know that if it's a firmer ground, they're able to like dig in and break out more through the ground. But it's a whole different science and topic for another day. I have right here an important topic. I made predictions of who would make it out of each group
Okay.
for and
Have you
predicted
read
each
this
game.
before?
Let's hear it.
Have you read this before? On air.
On air now.
All right, give it to us.
Yes.
So Group A, I have Senegal first, Netherlands second.
No.
What do you mean no?
Hold on, let me pull up the groups.
Now, come on now.
Steven, pull up the groups. Pull up the groups.
Let's go.
Senegal was good, man. They've been consistent.
That's
that
what I'm
whole year. Yeah,
saying,
I'll say
dude.
that.
Senegal has a built team.
They have a good coach. They have the players, but Netherlands, they have a really good, solid team. A very
But
extremely solid
that's
team.
why I'm saying.
No, but I think Netherlands
I
is
think
in
that
the
one's
trend.
I think
toss-up.
I could win the World Cup.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Netherlands is in that transition.
So in that Group
period.
A, you got Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. You're gonna call me nuts. I think
Ecuador?
Netherlands wins the group, and I think Qatar's coming out of it.
Oh yeah. So this is a reoccurring theme for for anyone who isn't aware of this. So every country that has hosted the World Cup in years past has always made it to the quarterfinals.
Yep.
Always. But I think this is where the trend's gonna break.
Nope.
No.
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 Nope. You know what it is.
There's
You
no
know
way,
what it is.
I know what it is, but there's no way that even if let's say hypothetically, allegedly, if match fixing is involved, there's still no way that Senegal and Netherlands.
There
don't
is
make
something
it
I
through.
will say though. Qatar is a very good team because I've seen them play in the Copa America.
Well, no, but here's the thing. They do.
That
play
is
the
so
Copa. That is-
funny
that
to
is
say,
valid
but
point.
he's right.
Right.
He's
Right.
right.
Valid
They
point.
versed Colombia, so that's why I
Yeah,
watched them play.
yeah.
But they're a good football nation.
But
They're
you
not bad.
know what it is because
And they're new.
They still have a good solid league. Like they're still bringing in good
No, yeah,
players and
I
managers.
think one of their
in.
teams won the. I think it's the
They won
Asian.
against Japan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember
that was when
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
that was when Choppy was still the manager
No, yeah,
in Qatar.
they have
no?
very solid players, so I
Yeah,
won't
my
rule them
man,
out. But at the same time, I don't think they're gonna go through.
Qatar, the prime minister, Khalid bin Khalaf, was gonna be like, yo, like no VAR. It's gonna.
no VAR for this game. Qatar doesn't have offsides. No. But So without any political injustices involved, I think Group A is going to be Senegal first, Netherlands second.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you live in a world that's perfect.
I know, right? In
I
my
would love to
perfect
see the world through your eyes, Artie. So innocent.
And then Group B, this one's controversial.
Wow.
England,
England first,
No.
Iran, USA, Wales.
USA second.
Okay,
I think England's not making it out. I think so.
What?
I
think
you know what it is.
I
No,
think they ain't gonna make
they're
it.
No, but
missing
you
Reece
wanna know-
James and a goalie. That's
Yo,
it.
It's the
No,
man.
they're not- what
Southgate-
goalie is
Southgate-
this? Can't
exaggerate.
They don't got a good goalie, is what I'm
Southgate.
saying.
well, what do you mean? They have Nick Pope and Jordan Pickford's finally picked it back up. I think
Bums.
Nick Pope is a good start.
I'm surprised Aaron Ramsey.
I think it's gonna be England and Wales.
No, but Ramsdale's going to be in the squad as well. It's going to be Ramsdale, Nick Pope, and Jordan Pickford getting called up. But here's the thing: even if they don't have Reece James, I think Kieran Trippier fills in that slot pretty decently.
Even Ben White's been playing at right back. too.
Yeah, but Ben White, I'd much rather have him on the right side of a back three though.
Artie,
if
can
Kyle
you
Walker
do
doesn't
me
do
one
it.
favor real quick?
What's up?
Can you turn his mic up?
Who's
Who, mine? Is mine really that low?
Dimitrios?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I don't want it to peak by accident because he does
Nah.
get excited at times.
Yeah.
So
I
I
just
kept,
need you to react to that. I can't hear him, bro. I'm deaf.
you're Dev.
Dude, I have to see a doctor. I can't hear some days, dude, and it's scary.
Man. No, but here's the thing. So, USA, I think that the momentum going into the tournament, of the fact that we missed out on the last tournament, we are finally having the momentum of being known as a footballing nation a bit. That it's very, very important for us.
So you got England, USA?
I got England, USA. England first, USA second.
You know what? I think I'm rocking with that.
I got.
But Wales is
I
within.
got-
I'm thinking
I got
Wales.
Iran and US.
I'm going England.
How
Wales.
about Iran, US?
You got Iran
You're not, you're,
I don't-
you're-
I don't
you're
think
not
England's
even
gonna go in.
acknowledging Wales at all?
No, I don't think England or Wales are gonna make it.
What?
That's
think-
Wales is a-
wild.
is-
I think England's they play. They play so negative.
Iran is a solid shout. I will give you that because they have what Taremi that plays for
From
Porto.
Porto, yeah.
He's really really good striker. And honestly, in the World Cup, you
Teams play
need
different,
you
man.
need good strikers.
He goal scored.
You need goal scorers. You
He
really
goal
do.
scores. That's it.
That's the goals win you games in the World Cup.
Goals win you games. Steven, who you got coming out?
England and Wales.
England
Come
and
on now.
Wales. I respect that.
Look, Wales has like a bunch of like players that play in the
You
Premier
ain't gonna
League.
put respect on our name?
Premier League. Okay, look, I love the USA. Just
No,
I don't
but
know,
no.
man.
Here's the thing. Group B is the group. Is what I consider the group of
Group of
death. To
death?
be honest,
I think you're right on that
I think
one.
it is, yeah.
because it can go any way. That group.
Good.
It really could.
Any team could beat any team in that. group.
Exactly. Like if England didn't have Gareth Southgate, I would say otherwise.
And Artie, for people that don't know what the group of death is, how would you explain that?
So group of death in soccer, it's always there's always groups that are referred to that where any team that goes in, it's unfortunate that those four teams are in there because either one of them could be known as like a solid contender or a winner of those certain competitions.
So for anybody out there that doesn't know, it's the hardest group.
Yeah, it is the hardest group.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though,
What?
it's a hard group if all these teams were organized. I don't think any of these teams are organized enough.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
most organized team out of all of them is Wales, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Really?
That's why.
I say Wales because everyone knows their role.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how to
some
play.
of the Euros.
Yeah, but not only just the Euros. I think because they're so well organized as a national team. Like it's always consistent players called up. It's always the right players called up too.
Yeah.
It's not like there's controversy around it a lot of the times.
Everybody knows the role. Just get the ball to Gareth Bale and get out of his
They're
way.
definitely an organized. team.
No, but even so, like even the likes of
Daniel James.
Daniel James always kills it for Wales.
Aaron
Exactly.
Ramsey.
Aaron
Ramsey
what's
is a
his name?
baller.
The Fulham
for
guy.
Wales.
He just signed from Birmingham. What's his name? Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson.
Yeah, Harry Wilson
Wilson,
too.
Harry Wilson's
Baller.
really good. Yeah.
And they have a solid team, man.
And this
Now-
is Wales' first time being like World Cup.
Group
MVP.
selling you right
Now, Group C.
Oof.
I'm not gonna lie. Our general manager made me sway my opinions on this one. Annabella, Argentina is first. Okay, please don't hurt me.
You
Argentina is first.
didn't have Argentina first and had to be swayed for that?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Come on now.
I'm questioning the
It's
legitimacy
a
of
joke.
this show.
No. It was a joke. I always like to refer to Annabella. She's the homie. She's the reason why Match Week exists. So
For sure, but did you seriously not have them first?
I seriously had them first. First,
There's
Argentina.
not even a
second-
competition here for
No,
first.
there's not.
Everybody's fighting for second in this group. Are you
Just,
kidding
just
me?
imagine Poland's like, yeah, we'll come up first. Why not?
It's not how. You know what? If Argentina didn't make it, I would love that.
That would be
I would
awesome.
love that.
It would be awesome. But I think Argentina first, Poland second. Can we
Definitely.
Yeah,
Nope.
100%.
Nope. Saudi
Maybe
Arabia.
Mexico. Maybe Mexico.
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia
Arabia
is coming. I'm telling you.
Mexico's disorganized.
Well,
They're not going in.
Steven, Saudi Arabia, Albania update. How we doing?
Oh, let's see.
They're up 2-0.
Don't say that.
Oh my God.
Because Albania will take the payoffs to lose a game. They don't care. Allegedly.
Ardi, just calling out your own people.
We know, bro. We know.
Hold on, give me a second. Let's check here.
It was so funny. The one time we beat Portugal because Ronaldo wasn't on the pitch. We all got so hyped for no reason.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Bombs.
But I'm saying we all got hyped for no reason.
So, according to Ankaphone, aka the kid who knows absolutely nothing about soccer, but loves to give hot takes because he's just hot
Still
take guy.
0-0?
The first
0-0. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
That's what's up. He goes, Artie's a schmuck for that Argentina take. And then he said Messi winning the whole thing and Ronaldo's not getting out of the group.
Yeah,
so.
but like, why do you listen to him about soccer? You know, all he wants, he stirs the pot. This is literally like a phone the whole time.
It just stirs the pot. I mean,
stirs the pot.
don't get me wrong. He was right about you being a schmuck for that Argentina take.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Me being a schmuck is very obvious a lot of times, so
sure.
it's not that hard to not call out.
Yeah, no,
but
you're right.
here's the thing. Group D.
Cafone, if you're listening,
We
can't
love
stand you, guy.
I love you. I love you, Kafone.
We've been spending too much time together lately.
You guys are like a legit married couple.
Plus it's like Kiara's on like a cruise, so like I just haven't even had a break from Cafone. I'm so lonely.
And then plus you get a phone call from me last night like, hey man,
Yeah.
do you mind coming out?
Dude, you call me again you call me for match week at 10 o'clock at night, no problem. You call me for anything sports related at 10 o'clock at night again, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But it was match week, and I threw a little bit of hints here and there. But besides the point.
But anyway, as I was saying, Saudi Arabia number 2. Don't even. I don't have faith in Poland.
I have
This
faith.
is what it is. You know?
Zelensky's gonna carry. Plain and simple.
I don't know.
When in doubt, Zelensky will
I'm
figure it out.
glad how we
He's
can
been-
all
he's been
agree
class
that Mexico's not even in the conversation.
Well, it's
here.
because like so we
I feel bad for them, bro.
But it's because they're not organized.
It's
That's
their
the
striker problem. I will tell you
I
that.
don't think it's their striker. I
don't think so?
I think it's just they keep
I think
calling
it's the
up
squad.
The squad.
Squad's weak.
It's a different squad every 2 months.
They rotate way
That's the
too much.
problem.
There's nobody consistent. There's nobody to rely on. I mean,
What, Tata's not there no more?
No, but I think they replaced him again.
What was this guy called again? The right winger, small one, 5'6".
Oh, was he Napoli?
Yeah, no. He was at
Dom.
What do you call him again? Hold on, I got you guys. Give me a second.
Yeah, let's say he has a laptop.
Diego Lainez. Diego Lainez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that guy's class. I saw him against Colombia. He's really good. He got subbed on later.
I love how like Steven's bar is like, are they better than Colombia? No. Like,
well, dude, listen.
No, Colombia did beat them 3-2.
let's
I will
talk
say
about-
we were down 2-0.
But let's
half.
really think about this, right? If we're looking at like a team too graded, not an elite squad, but not like a trash squad, just a
average. Yeah.
average baseline squad. That's a good bar to compare it to.
Exactly.
I mean, I think it's because of the likes of having a Muriel and Duvan Zapata up top, and also having a Juan Cuadrado just playing anywhere on
They
the
didn't
pitch.
play though.
He said, Steven's just sitting there like, if they could put 3 goals on Colombia, they're the real deal.
They're the real deal.
No,
guys.
they put 2 goals past Colombia.
two.
But Colombia
I'm so
put 3
sorry.
past them in the second half. That's what I'm saying. They're disorganized. They were up 2-0, lost 3-0.
So you're saying
And
is
lost
that-
3-2. Lost 3-2.
You know what? So you're saying is that they choked.
They did choke exactly.
I mean,
But I
you
won't.
expect
I won't rule them out. I just think they're a little bit disorganized, and they have. I think a substitute.
But
I don't know.
guys,
they need
the
reinforcements.
prior World Cup winners in Group D, where Nolan Golo Conte, there's a risk of not having Rafael Varane.
Yeah,
it.
I
Conte's
think,
out too.
I think
Conte's
Denmark.
out for 4 months.
yeah, man, Conte's out, bro.
Wow, I
that
missed
Chelsea
that.
team's like
Struggling.
Yeah, man.
They're
That's
struggling.
Yeah,
rough.
definitely.
I missed that. I was too
France
I was
is
too
in a
caught up in
transitional
Jota
phase-
not making the World Cup.
phase.
Yeah, that's a big hit.
You know
too,
what, dude? If Portugal had to take a hit, I never want to see anybody go down. But if we had to, I'm very happy that it was in the attack because we just have a plethora of it.
Yeah.
If somebody in that defense goes down before the World Cup,
Yeah,
I will lose. I will
Well, here's
literally
the
pull
thing.
out the rest
Well,
of my hair.
No, but your back four, I
Joao
think.
Cancelo. No, man.
I'm predicting Portugal's back four. It's gonna be Thiago Jallo, Ruben Diaz, Cancelo, and no, it's gonna be
Pepe.
It's no
Pepe.
You think it's gonna be Pepe?
I know it's gonna be Pepe.
Pepe's gonna be playing.
I
He's
know,
the
but
captain.
dude,
He's
could
a
be-
warrior.
It could
I
be
know,
something
I know.
else though.
But that's
I
what
you
I
definitely
need
agree.
you need that
They're
name.
I
gonna-
know,
listen,
I agree with needing a leader, but I think it's gonna be
They're gonna play Danilo Pereira back there if it's not gonna be Pepe. That's
no.
what they're gonna
Thiago
do.
Jallo's gonna play, dude. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I think they'll give him his last dance, and that's it.
Somebody give it to Pepe. I just want to
His
see Pepe
last
out there.
dance. I love
Dude,
the reference.
It should just be Pepe and just to listen. You need defensive.
Why don't you guys play with the
defense
back
back.
three?
What's up?
Back three with Cancelo and Dalo as your
Nah,
wingbacks.
Portugal don't play with no back three.
But I think it would work for them.
But I do
because
think
it-
Dallas
it
should
would-
play.
It would allow you guys to be so creative.
I think this is what they honestly. We'll get there. Let's hit the group D. We'll
Okay,
get
Group
there.
D. I have France first, Denmark second.
I agree.
Yes,
I think Denmark first.
Ooh,
Denmark.
I respect that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, they did good at the
Love
Euros.
man.
They did,
They're
they did.
real
That's
good
what I'm
at
Denmark's a
saying.
the
very
Euros.
solid team. You can't rule them out. I think they might get first.
I mean, we're not ruling them out. We're ruling them. Who's that? What'd he say? What'd he say?
Tell Mazz that Wolverhampton's getting relegated.
That's
I
right.
love how like we're in talk about like France and Denmark. Oh wow,
He's
great
ju-
point,
he-
Steven.
he's-
And I see Cofona.
He's grasping to anything because he knows Lamar Jackson's leaving the Baltimore Ravens and he can't
really
cope with
is.
it. The Yanks just lost. He still can't deal with it. It's all right, buddy. It will get better.
he's
No,
taking it out
won't.
on us. He's
no,
taking
it
it out
won't.
on us, bro.
No, he's taking it out on me.
No, but you know what it is? He's still rooting for NYCFC. Stop it. Gross.
Red Bulls all day.
It's gross. It's just gross. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
We'll talk later. Anyway, you were saying
No,
man.
Denmark, very good team.
Denmark, I agree
very
with that
strong.
shout. I do because who is it they have up top now? Oh, what's his name? Damsgaard.
Damsgaard, there we go.
Damsgaard, I'm excited about to see because he's
Goldberg.
been he's been a little slow
Is it Goldberg?
with Brentford because he's brand new to the Premier League.
Oh, Dolberg.
Dolberg. That's his name.
Said
Dolberg.
Goldberg.
He's brand new to the Premier League, so he's needed some time to like adjust. But when it comes to the national team, he's always a performer, and having Christian Eriksen behind you, I think is gonna be a big deal. Someone who came back from a heart attack, basically survived being
I remember
on pitch.
watching
he's
that.
got a
Wow.
defibrillator
Eriksen's
now.
Eriksen's
Yeah,
been
he
very
has
He
the
died on the
pacemaker.
field, I think.
Pacemaker.
Yeah,
I think he died. Yeah, I remember that.
He
died
did.
on
He
the
was
field.
resuscitated.
That's insane, dude. I mean, like I was
watching that
I was
live.
watching that live,
It was so
too.
crazy. I was just coming off of my coaching session. It was in like East Bumble of like Bergen, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm at this random diner I've never heard of before. I just wanted my Reuben
Was it good? Was it good food?
It was good. It was solid. I can't complain.
Awesome.
I got a Reuben sandwich with some fries. Just watching the game on my phone, and I see Christian Eriksen going down, and I'm like, wow, I'm the only person that actually cares this is happening right now. Everyone's just living their life in this like diner.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
Oh yeah, but Christensen, they have a lot of Schmeichel. Come on.
Schmeichel.
I don't-
How
I
do you
don't-
feel about Casper Schmeichel right now? I
Where's
love
he at?
him.
Where's he at now?
He's in
at-
Besiktas. Or no,
No,
he's at
Nice.
Nice.
He's at
Nice.
Nice. He's
Nice.
at
I don't wanna
Nice. He's
butcher
at
it.
Nice. He's at
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
Kid
But
comes
yeah,
from
definitely.
keeper royalty, man.
he does.
Yeah.
And he's not living up to
Oh.
that name, but he's living up as best he could.
I don't want to butcher the
you
name
know?
too, but Hoiberg.
Hoiberg, yeah.
Class.
I-
Hoiberg,
Tottenham.
he's been 50-50 with under Conte.
I forgot to say. Melee.
Mahele,
Mahele, yeah, there we go.
the right back at
Christensen.
thought-
Christensen's the right back.
Can I just
Mahele's the
prove-
left back.
what?
Can I just prove how much Cafone doesn't know?
Oh,
about football.
please.
And I quote, Wrexham's going to the Prem next year. Yeah, they're just gonna skip
Wrexham's
over
like
four leagues.
Four leagues.
No,
Four
you know what
leagues
it
and
is?
go
No,
right to the Prem.
You know what it is? Ryan Reynolds is gonna go to the English FA. He's gonna put his charm on them.
Sure.
Seduce them. Be
Uh-huh.
like, guys.
Stop it.
They
Come
should have
on.
been. Technically, they should have been in League One last season. They bottled that.
They did bottle. They did.
Anyway,
And some guys getting paid crazy money.
we're spending way
I
too
will.
much time
No, but
on that bum
I will
Cafone.
say if anybody wants to listen more about Casper Schmeichel, this is not a call to action. If you'd like to, you can. He was recently on the Fozcast with Ben Foster. He did an interview. And if anyone's intrigued about goalies and how they think in the Premier
it's a
League and
great
stuff,
podcast.
I would highly recommend tuning into that episode with him and Ben Foster.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Group E.
Group E: Spain first, Germany second.
I think Spain and Germany are gonna just eat each other alive. I think Japan's gonna get second place.
Oh,
I respect that take.
I like
I
it.
was
I was
thinking
thinking
about
it
that.
too. Japan's sneaky, bro. You know.
Japan is very sneaky.
Japan sneak out.
What if Costa Rica just
Costa Rica's sneaky
What if
too.
Costa Rica just parks the bus?
Well, here's the
Well,
thing:
a
Costa
5-5
Rica.
run and just-
Keylor Navas?
Here's the thing: Keylor Navas can pull a Tim Howard.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
He did that
he really
one
could.
World Cup?
That could be low key, dude.
Bro,
Group
Tim
E.
Howard has the record.
I'm gonna be
16
honest.
saves in one match.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually think Group E might be my group of death.
Nah, Group B for me. It's Group B.
I think Group E.
Because the Group
E?
B.
E for me.
Yeah,
No,
I think
good.
it's E for me.
No, Group B has 4 teams that are like.
Yeah, but this is more quality, and any four of these, like
They
Costa
can go
Rica, there's a tactic that could get them through. It's not likely, but it could happen. Japan's not bad. Germany is quality. Spain's just young, but they're phenomenal.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Technically, there's 2 nations that are ex-World Cup winners and 2 other nations that haven't done much nationally. So technically, if we're talking about group of death, I still say Group B because it's 4 teams that have something to prove.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And every single team in that group is like a refresh because all the old guard left, and there's still some old guys in all those groups, but
Germany
everyone's like young too.
Germany with Bela Kotchap, someone who's like 18 years old, finding his footing in the Prem, looking like
yeah,
one of the best
Southampton.
defenders right now.
Come on.
Musiala as well.
Inform.
Timo Werner finally finding the way how to score goals
We're
again.
going first.
But Group F. This one,
This one might be a little
interesting.
too.
So I have Croatia first.
Okay,
Belgium
no,
second.
That's fine. That's
wait.
fine. That's fine.
Belgium second.
I thought he said Morocco. My bad.
Just imagine.
You said Croatia, and I was
Croatia.
looking at Morocco, and I was just like, what?
I mean, Morocco, they have Hakimi, they have Ziyech.
it's not enough.
I mean,
It's not
I
enough.
don't think Morocco's enough.
It's not
man.
enough.
they have
Listen,
Bazunu. in goal.
Canada's got Alphonso Davies. Not going to be enough.
Well, no, they also have
Jonathan David.
They have Jonathan David.
They have
Yeah, that's right.
They
It's
have
not
this,
going to be
Bu-
enough. It's
Buchanan.
Belgium.
Canada plays
Buchanan?
that. Canada
Yeah,
plays,
Buchanan,
they're
you're right.
very,
Buchanan's
they're
very
very disciplined.
Croatia
That team
first,
can play.
Belgium second.
Yeah, I mean, here's the
I
thing.
think
Belgium
Belgium
second.
first. I
No,
think Belgium
I
first.
think Belgium
Dude, I
second.
think Belgium gets overhyped every year. And
No,
they
because
do nothing.
They're
Belgium-
always the dark
Belgium's-
horse. They're
no,
always
do
the dark
nothing.
horse.
No, Belgium's biggest problem has always been their fullbacks. They've never had
Oh,
good
yeah.
enough fullbacks.
Yeah, 'cause
Never.
And Munir might be injured.
They
Well,
put way too much
yeah,
pressure.
But
What's
still,
the game?
Munir is still not good enough.
No, yeah, he's not.
Who's the other
enough.
guy? Timothy Castagna. He always gets
Castagna?
He always
Gets
gets
injured
injured
too.
all the time.
Well, Castagna, I
But
think
he's in form now.
he's in form for Leicester, but still, there hasn't been a good Castagna form since Atalanta, and I don't think Roberto Martinez is the manager to find that out of him.
What about Lukaku? I don't think he's even playing at Inter right now.
How do you start over Correa and Martinez? How do you start over them?
Even Eden Hazard, he's like, I think he's done.
Hazard, I think this is
it for him.
He needs his World Cup, but Kevin De Bruyne is still that factor, that it
Exactly.
factor.
He's him.
Defensively, they have
He's him.
they have Denier. They still have Alderweireld and Vertonghen. Like they'll always perform in a national tournament.
Courtois.
You guys are forgetting
Courtois.
somebody. You guys are forgetting somebody very, very.
School me. Who am I forgetting?
Oh, Tielemans?
Axel Witsel, man, come on.
He's okay. I'm gonna say this right now.
Atletico?
Axel Witsel has 34 pace in FIFA 23. Explain how that's possible. How can a professional player have 34 pace? I want
They
to
butchered
know.
his
I
pace.
He's
wanna
more.
know.
He's just an anchor DM.
But
He
dude,
just sits there
how
with
is
his
a
afro.
professional? No professional player is that slow. Phil Jagielka was always put to have 40 pace in FIFA. There was a season where he set the highest speed ran in the Prem.
Do any of you guys know who that guy is?
I do.
How do you not know who Phil Jags is? You fake football fan.
I just want to just come out here and just call controversy. It's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here for. You think I'm here for any other reason than just to stir the pot? Of course I know, but I just want to stir the pot.
Okay.
I'm here for entertainment
You're
person.
trying to get me all riled up right now. I gotta calm down.
You already know what it is.
I'm starting to look like Mazz on Mazz in the midday. I just gotta calm down a bit. You know what it is? Ben and Connor and Ann just love to just stir the pot on you. They really do.
It's not even me that gets
They
mad.
got but they like to gaslight you. a
No,
little bit.
I'm telling you right now, dude. It's don't get me wrong. Do I rage every now and then? Of course, but it's more so.
It's more so.
And Ben.
Yeah, but it's also the top of the hour
It is
because
the
you
top
are
of the hour.
listening top of the hour on WMSC Upper Montclair.
And this is
Match week, but I don't like doing it in the middle. Usually in the middle, I like doing the SDS, but we didn't explain that to Steven yet. I think that's
is he
all.
taking over for that? Is that-
He has to because the Colombians replacing the other Colombian. I think it just makes sense. Jonathan Chavarria has been replaced. I'm sorry,
He's been replaced.
he's been replaced.
You know what it is. Anyway,
But here's the thing. So Group G,
Toshiola, Butch.
Oh, I like that.
anyway,
Steven, I love you, bud.
Group G.
So Group G, Brazil first, Serbia second. As much as it pains me to say Serbia second,
Are you just writing off Cameroon?
I don't
I'm
wanna-
gonna be honest.
I don't want to write them
Yo,
off.
I don't think
I think
Serbia
Cameroon-
shouldn't even be here.
No, Serbia has good
Mitrovic.
team.
What you mean?
Mitrovic,
Time out.
Vlahovic, Kostic.
Time out.
now.
Time out. The only reason why they're here, right? We extended teams a little bit, right? With the thing for Portugal and stuff because things went down in a controversial manner.
Yeah.
Because you got VAR, but all of a sudden there's not VAR in the match. Okay?
Yeah.
Ronaldo scores a goal that clearly goes across the line, and they're saying no, it never went across the line.
I remember
Blah, blah.
watching
that
that
was
game.
Yeah, that
I
was-
almost
watching
broke the television.
That's why.
Watching that.
How do you
All right?
not have goal line technology at minimum? That's like
Dude,
a standard
yeah,
in every,
it's-
in every
it
stadium.
was
now. It's
absolutely
just-
insane, but they shouldn't even be here.
In the English League 2, the 4th division of England football,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
they have goal line technology at every stadium.
Because FIFA's corrupt, that's why.
Allegedly.
No,
I mean,
I'm
they've been
saying-
proven. They actually.
They've been proven.
They've been proven.
It's literally been proven.
by the United States government. They've been proven.
Okay, so yeah,
With
for
Seb,
me,
Seb Blatter.
listen, for me, Brazil, Cameroon's gonna. I think they're. I think people are writing them off. I think they're coming for it. Second place.
Nah, Switzerland got some good players, man.
No,
Switzerland, got some
Switzerland
good players,
is
man.
a contender too.
Switzerland's gonna end up.
I don't think Cameroon's.
I want to put Switzerland up there so bad, but like that's just like putting up hope that I don't
Switzerland
want to give
draw
myself.
kings.
Because guess what? Switzerland is like half of the Albanian national team that should have been playing. So like,
Switzerland is the draw kings. They're not gonna win
also
matches.
explain this to me. So Austria has a player. His name, he's a striker, Arnautovic. I respect Arnautovic.
No, he's
Solid.
very,
He
very
was
solid.
at West Ham and everything. He's doing in Serie A.
but
He's at
But
Bologna,
he
yeah.
goes and celebrates for Austria, doing some like anti-Semitic Serbian salute.
I remember when that happened.
And then everyone was like, he's not getting fined for doing that. But the Switzerland players that are Albanian descent are getting fined for putting up the Shaponia, the Albanian eagle.
Yeah.
And we're talking about hypocrisy. I'm gonna throw that up there for hypocrisy.
Sorry,
Dan.
Did he not get a? I thought he got a match ban for that.
He got a match
He
ban.
didn't get a match ban for that.
It was by
No,
the
he-
FA.
he
It wasn't.
definitely
It
got a
was by
match
the
ban.
FA. It wasn't by FIFA. The
Gotcha.
FA did it. FIFA did nothing.
What else is new?
Mm-hmm.
What else is new?
FIFA just looked the
It
other
was so
way.
funny because
What else is
you
new?
want something funny? Because as soon as he did that, David Alaba threw him.
Yeah.
Because he's boys with Shaqiri, bro. Mm-hmm. Jordan Shaqiri, bro.
Chicago Fire.
bro. Chicago Fire. He's boys with him, so he knew.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the same page. But Group G, I think Group G is a tough one too. Brazil, I like what we just skipped over Brazil. Like Brazil's just filth.
No, yeah, Brazil's
They're just filth.
It's
They're
tough.
gonna be-
It's
they're
tough
gonna
for
be-
the other.
They're gonna be
Yeah,
dancing the way out to
They
that whole
might
group.
win the whole thing.
Well, here's the thing. It's Brazil's group to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason they should be losing that.
No, I
group.
think Brazil might go to the finals.
You can't even
man.
say it's Brazil's group to lose because they're not losing.
Well, no, but that's the point I'm making though. Like, realistically, like Brazil, every game they play, it's like their game to lose. It's no one else's game to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. I just feel like they're just gonna die. They are
they're
going
gonna-
to ragdoll this group.
But here's the thing: we have Group H though.
We do have.
We
Group
have
H.
okay. So
think that
Mazz
might be a little group
Mazz,
death.
You already know what it is.
Mazz, you know how it's gonna be.
You already know how it is.
It's
But,
gonna
like-
be-
You already know
Mazz, guess
how
what?
it is.
Mazz.
If any one of you think, go ahead, read that stupid little black book of yours.
Hey,
and
hey,
tell
hey!
me.
That's not nice. Not nice. Don't disrespect the black book.
Go ahead.
This saved me for in case I lost internet connection while going towards Manchester.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Go ahead and
It's
tell
right
me.
here. I have the directions.
Go ahead, make my blood boil right now.
Portugal
want you
first, Uruguay second. I just want to stir you up for a bit. Uruguay is second.
I don't know if Uruguay is getting it, bro.
No.
Ghana.
Ghana's a good shout.
Ghana
but
got good midfield.
You know what it is? Jaime sold me on Uruguay.
Yeah.
He really did sell me.
Is he not Uruguayan?
He's
Argentinian.
Argentinian born and
Man,
grew up.
all
in
they
Uruguay.
need is Valverde, bro.
Okay, so
All they need is
but he grew up
Valverde.
in Uruguay, right?
Yeah,
A little biased.
a little bit, but like you
No,
know
but
what?
he
Bias?
sold it to us, man.
Yeah, but he sold it. He's
it.
like, there's a dream, there's a picture. They picked up Suarez, the right back, who's been killing it in the La Liga. They've had a
All they
new
need is
forward
Valverde.
line coming in with Darwin Nunez finding like he sold me, dude. Like if he was a car salesman, he could have sold me a car right now. Like he's good.
There, I'm just saying.
Man, all they need is Valverde. Come on now.
And also Valverde too.
We'll see.
He's him right now.
Bentancur, also.
Yeah, Bentancur. I mean, he's been 50-50. He's been either really
Even
good or
South
really
Korea,
bad.
He's gonna sleep on South. Well, South Korea got like what 4 good players. Or
Well, no,
Who they
they
got, Son?
Heung-min
No, they're a
Son,
good team.
Kim Min Jae
Kim Min Jae
is a
is the
big
center back.
difference.
I gotta be honest, I didn't know he was South Korean.
You didn't know Kim Min Jae was South Korean?
No.
his name.
Nah, no, don't assume the name. That's a little prejudice, a little bit.
Yeah, come on, man. That was bad. Bad take.
Yeah, bad take. It's
Bad
okay.
take.
Beatrice is okay. It's fine. But I mean that's my World Cup groups.
No.
But Portugal, my concern.
I don't think Portugal's amazing.
What?
Oh,
What? They're not gonna make. What? In that group, tell me who's got a better squad right now, and give me reasons, top to bottom. Who's got a better squad? Lower my levels a little bit. It's gonna get louder.
Yeah.
A little more up. Watch my level. Who has the better squad than Portugal right now? What have you been on, sir? Who's got Ronaldo?
I don't think he's even a
João Fit. What?
Rafael Leao.
What do you mean he's not going to play? This isn't Ten Hag. This is Fernando Santos. All he does is rely on Ronaldo and park in the bus. If there's two things things Fernando Santos does. It's park the bus and not use Ronaldo.
I have to use him so low. As you're literally on negative 80 dB right now, and
Dude,
you're still loud.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
I don't know.
Dude.
I have a feeling that in South Korea,
You were
they're
so
gonna park
loud
the
that
bus.
all the mics picked you up at like negative 20
Dude,
dB.
he's insane for thinking that. How could
I
how
think
could you think that they're not?
you want
coming-
you want to know what it is? He just wanted to make a clip for me that I could put right at the beginning
If
of the show, so everyone knows. Tune in for this part.
If Portugal doesn't get out of that group, I will shave my eyebrows. All right.
All right, clip
I will
that.
shave
gotta
my eyebrows
clip that.
if they don't make
Please
it out of the
don't.
group.
Please don't. Please,
Okay.
please
No,
don't.
Clip it.
Actually, no. This is the deal we have to make. If Portugal doesn't make it out of the group, you have to look like the peanut butter baby meme. So you shave everything: head, eyebrows, beard. You have to look like the peanut butter baby meme.
Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Shake on it.
Fine.
Shake on it. Go on.
Fine. I'm so confident in that,
You heard it here.
Dude.
I have 2 witnesses. He shook the hand. The deal is on.
dude. You're.
It's not gonna happen. No,
No,
they're
it's
gonna
not-
make it
no,
through.
they're gonna make it
But this is
We
a
don't
funny
know.
bet.
We
to have.
don't know. We don't know. That's the thing. It can be anything. You never know.
Ruben Diaz.
Well, hold
Not
on.
even Ruben
Wait,
Diaz, not even
wait,
Ronaldo,
wait,
just
as a
Rafael
side
Leao
note,
itself.
Just a side note.
The guy's a menace.
Why was Siri listening to our conversation saying 9 people who witnessed JFK's assassination? That's what I want to know.
That's so weird.
That's not good.
Look, guys, look. The proof is in the pudding. It's right here, bro.
Just look around.
You know what it
real
is,
quick.
dude? FIFA.
FIFA. They're listening.
they're
They're
listening.
giving us a warning. Hey,
It's just a
witness to
warning.
assassination.
Yeah. Listen. Anyway.
Oh man.
As I was saying, Ruben Diaz, back line. Pepe, back line. João Cancelo, back line.
But here's my argument though for why you guys should play.
Nuno Mendes,
But here,
back line.
But this is my argument. You should guys be playing in a back 5 because if you have Thiago Jallo, Pepe, and Ruben Dias, and then you have Nuno Mendes out wide with Diego Dallo, and you put.
Did you call him Dish? It's Dish.
Why not? Why not do something different, bro? Why not be a little flair? You know.
Get his name right.
Well,
Either
it's a
say-
meme.
listen.
No, but it's also a meme. Did you not see like how everyone goes like Bruno Fernandes and like all that stuff? Like,
Fernandes.
Well, it
Yeah,
is Bruno
it's-
Fernandes.
but
But
it's
I
just
just
a
said
meme.
Fernandes.
It's a meme, you know. But anyways, I think having a midfield 3 of Cancelo, Fernandez, and
Neves.
Neves, and no, not Neves, of Bernardo Silva is really helpful. And we also have our resident Manchester United fan, X.
There's too many of them.
There's too many.
There's too many of them.
It's a takeover.
Dude.
Yes, sir. CR7 still to go.
I mean,
Anyway.
all of us here agree with that, so you're fine with that.
Anyway, too much attacking. Solid midfield. They're going all the way, man.
They should.
They're
be
going
up
all
there.
the way. What are you trying to show me right now? Dude, all you're showing me is a quality squad, sir. That is all you're showing me right now.
Diego Dallo is the best wing
Stop
back.
it.
No,
Stop it.
all
Stop it.
of the world.
Stop it.
Okay, X,
Stop
X,
it. I
X,
don't
X,
even
X,
know.
X, 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 X.
He's not even going to start.
Hold on.
I will back him up on
First
that.
things first, X. Before you say
He's pretty
anything
good.
else on the show, you have an apology to make to the fans.
I want to apologize for calling match day, even though it's match week. I'm just
There we go,
playing.
there we
yes,
go.
it's
Anyway.
match week, not match day.
As I was
Thank
saying,
But Diego Dallo is still number one.
we
Delo's
do
not
not
even
allow
gonna,
this.
He's not even going to start for the squad.
He's gonna be on the
He's
bench.
not
No,
going to
he's
start.
gonna start.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's gonna
start.
No, he's not.
Guy's
Oh,
solid.
no.
He's starting for Portugal. He's starting for Portugal.
Are you insane?
I'm not insane. He's been doing.
João Cancelo.
No, yeah, he's been very
And
solid.
Nuno
with them.
Mendes.
No.
And
Listen,
Nuno
listen,
Mendes.
listen, Linda. Listen.
X, we can't hear you. Grab a mic.
Hold on.
Let him
Hold
go
on.
first.
I say Diogo Dallo because he's been playing well for you guys in the build-up for it. He's been playing well for United. But also, I think you guys should benefit more for having Cancelo in a more progressive position because technically, when he plays for City, yeah, he's at left back, but he plays in the midfield.
That's fine.
that inverted
but that's
role.
what you
Yes,
rotated, dude.
but-
We have legit
But
CDMs.
but your legit CDMs, I'm sorry, are trash.
Paulinho's trash.
Paulinho's okay. But would you much rather have a Paulinho or a João Cancelo in? Who would you prioritize to start? Because don't get me wrong, Paulinho has been putting Fulham on his back with creativity. I agree with you on that.
I'm completely fine with having both of them in. What do you mean?
Yeah, but there's no way you don't have Fernandez and Bernardo Silva on the pitch together.
I don't
With Ronaldo.
I don't think Fernandes should be starting for this squad. It doesn't make sense,
I think having the most creators on possible for Ronaldo makes the most sense.
dude. I think personally, I think using him as a super sub would benefit. I'm not saying he shouldn't play. I'm saying he just shouldn't start. Using him as a super sub, I think would be more beneficial.
I think it's better off subbing him off than having him as a super sub.
Nah, dude, super sub him.
Because the issue is that Bruno takes too long to warm up into a game to figure it out. That's the issue. So I think it's better off having him start within the first 15 to 20 minutes.
If I had to have it my way, I want Ronaldo playing left wing. Put Rafael Leao.
Really?
No. So I was just about to say the issue with Bruno is that it seems like he's not as commanding with the ball. Sometimes he's not consistently commanding with the ball. He has spurts in a game where he could take 30 minutes out of a game, be world class. Then if he gets a foul he doesn't like, he will not stay on the world classness for the rest of the game. He'll become
it's all mental
an average. Yeah, it becomes an average player. So I think having him in the midfield is debatable. I'd probably rather have him as like a false nine kind of attacking midfielder.
I will say,
out on the wing, I don't want Ronaldo starting.
I know, but
I need Rafael Leao starting.
But here's the thing, though. Some of Ronaldo's best performances this season so far has been him starting out left for United. Like, he scored that second goal because he was playing from the left channel.
Dude,
making those runs.
That's where he's made
his career.
Legacy.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Back to where, and you also.
I don't know if you watched Rafael Leao in his last game right now against Dynamo,
Yeah.
but
You
this
gotta
guy
play
was
much
tearing up the left side.
I
Absolutely
know.
tearing up
But
the left
dude, he
side.
can tear up the center too, though.
No,
so
no,
it's not
no.
saying.
No, my thing is wait. Hold on. Host here. Let's control it.
I'm not disagreeing, but I think he's better on the left.
I think that Portugal has to adopt the new United frontline system of an ever-evolving front three. So players are always shifting in every space. Because guess what? You can talk about it all you want. Realistically, it tore Liverpool apart. It tore Arsenal apart. Arsenal's only losses against United.
If you interchange, right, as they're going, Ronaldo and Leao, just giving them free roam to go back.
Yes,
and
exactly.
forth, I'm fine with that.
I think that will work
I'm
better.
fine with that.
I think that will work better.
My question for you guys becomes, with Ronaldo, he doesn't track back any longer like he used to. Not like, I'm not saying he doesn't, period. He does not track back the way he used to. Yeah. I know that United's way of playing is Gegen press, whatever the version of that, whatever version of that Ten Hag has. But I don't know if Portugal runs a high press like that when they play internationally. That's why I would have Leao.
That's why I proposed a back five for them. I proposed having Thiago Jallo, having Pepe, having Ruben Diaz, and then having a fullbacks of Nuno Mendes and Dalot.
No, I don't think that works. I think because you have the creativity, you got to use it, right? The problem with it is that they get caught on counterattacks, right? And we all know that. Whenever everybody gets too high up. So if you have, that's why I want to see Nuno Mendes play. I think he'll be able to stay back. Cancelo does get up too high, but that's when you drop someone back.
I think
you
the
gotta
back
drop someone
five is
back.
pretty. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Dude, it's not the time to experiment, dude.
It is not the time to experiment.
It's time to get it
done. I do
done.
want to see that.
So go back to basics.
But Liverpool. Here's the thing, because Liverpool, we've seen it how often when something doesn't work, you have to adapt. And Liverpool, when they're on point and no one's injured, they know how to adapt very well in a game. And Portugal sort of has to take that point to themselves. They can't keep expecting a 4-3-3 to work every single game. You have to adapt. And the games that they've lost and the games that they struggled is because they don't adapt in the game.
Well, what's the problem is that we have a coach that has all the attacking in the world, but wants to just sit back and do nothing.
Prime example, Arteta right now. Would you tell me he's adaptive, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the resident Arsenal fan here. Yeah. The man who watches them week in and week out. Arteta's Arsenal right now is probably one of the most adaptive teams in the Prem.
Guardiola's
protege.
Come on now.
Hey, but I mean,
Guardiola says he's better. Not better than him, but he's
I don't know.
But he's
got him being better than majority.
I need you in front of him,
yeah,
Mike, my man.
I forget because I'm not
literally just hug somebody.
I'm
and,
so
stay
used
next
to it being there, but no, yeah, I think Pep said himself that Arteta has the opportunity to be, if not better, as good, if not better than Pep, because Pep said that at his time of working underneath Pep, he said he saw signs that showed Arteta had a knowledge of football that Pep didn't even have.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're looking at their playing careers too, I would say even
Arteta was
Arteta's
the better
career
player.
was
Yeah,
the better
he was the
player
better
than
player.
Pep was. Pep was not that great of a player. He's just a mastermind at strategic play.
Pep's career, the only reason why he seemed so solid in that Barca side because of how high his football IQ was.
And the
Like-
players he had.
And
And the players he had.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
He had the greatest.
No,
he
but
probably
that's
had
what I'm saying.
arguably the
Well, because
greatest
at
team ever.
at the time, he had Cruyff as a manager
Yeah.
when he was playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cruyff
he
was the
learned everything
manager.
from him.
Is what I'm saying. Cruyff as a manager. You had Mourinho in that team playing with him. Think about how crazy that is. Jose Mourinho is a player.
He was a coach, right? Mourinho was a coach at that time, or
No,
player
he was
for the
playing.
team.
He was playing for the team.
I know that.
No, I think he was more like of like a number 2 or like something. I don't know if he played.
No,
but
Mourinho was playing
played,
for
Mourinho
Barcelona.
played.
Dude.
I don't know. I do want to say he did play, but didn't. It was at that time he either got injured and became a playing coach, and then he slowly transitioned into coaching more than it is.
No, he
playing.
was playing. He played for like 2 seasons, and then he started getting his coaching badges.
Okay.
But here's the thing: we also have to talk about here. The biggest story of the week. Let's see how we feel about it. We have I would say a majority studio where we're in favor of Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Messi, get on the back of the bus. No one cares. Oh,
Come on.
come on, bro. Thank God you have a mic on him.
Yeah.
Our dumb button might not be working.
No,
so
it's
everybody
working.
just
We're good.
watch.
No worries. But let's just make sure we're careful because we've been
Yeah.
careful the whole time.
Yeah,
Clicked
yeah.
it. We did our job. Let's just be very, very careful.
Sorry, apologize. Thank God the mic's on for
It
me.
says match day. Drops a
Whose
bomb.
mans is this?
Yeah, like, come on.
I'm you guys' mans. You can't get rid of me.
We didn't say about getting rid of
I don't
anybody.
know,
We
X.
did not imply anything.
I don't know, X. Gotta have a serious conversation after this.
We definitely do. But here's the thing, right? We are primarily Ronaldo. Like I wouldn't say fanboys, but Ronaldo supporters. We do when it comes to the biggest argument of all time of who's better.
Yeah.
We do support the Ronaldo side.
I know where you're going with this.
But what do we think of his actions of leaving the
Pitch.
pitch early? I was blanking on the word there.
Refusing to get subbed.
Refusing to get subbed, leaving early,
Yep.
disrespecting his teammates. What do we think about this?
Who wants to take it first?
No, I'm sorry, X. You're on timeout for a bit.
Yeah,
I'm
X,
sorry.
no, X,
No,
X,
you're
I
on-
saw
you're
the
on
video
timeout.
of it.
You're on
X, you're on
timeout. You
timeout.
gotta wait.
Okay.
You gotta wait.
X,
You gotta wait.
personally,
You're on timeout.
I think so. At the beginning of the season, Ten Hag said he has him in his plans.
Yep.
Everything,
that.
but he hasn't been getting the minutes that I think Ronaldo's been expecting.
That he deserves.
So exactly.
No
I wouldn't
one-
say that he
nothing's-
deserves.
Nothing's
If I'm
deserved.
being honest,
Nothing's
deserved.
deserved. The team
I'm
has
a
been
realist.
playing. Real quick, the team's been playing better without him. So continue, Stock.
So, but yeah, but the thing is, like, you tell them to warm up once, okay, sit back down. Tell them to warm up twice, but you let Alanga play over him. Understand, like, they're winning 2-0, but it's just I don't understand. Like, I don't know. You don't really just tell a player to warm up twice. I understand, like, it's disciplined, but it's just, I mean, as a professional player, you are, like, you can't really do that. But at the same time, I understand Ronaldo's frustration. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why he did it, but at the same time, it's just you can't do that as a professional.
Let him go already. Just let him go.
So
I will say he
Dimitrios,
has to leave, though.
What are we thinking?
Come on. I need you to say something, man. You can't
Yeah,
just
there's
I
no
love-
dead
I
air
love-
allowed.
I
No,
love-
we already had a drop, so we
I
have to make
already-
sure we have no
I
dead
already
air.
I
have,
love the guy. Come on.
I love Ronaldo, fantastic player, but I think what he did, it could be interpreted as wrong in the sense that he's already at that level. He's probably frustrated the fact that, like Steve said, that Ten Hag did say he was in his plans, and then what was that one game he said he didn't want to bring him on because he didn't
Yeah,
want to
'cause
embarrass
disrespect.
him or disrespect him or something like that.
But that's stupid.
against Everton.
So
Yeah.
that all happened, and I think all in all he should have just left like when he had the chance.
You know what
to,
it
like,
is, though?
leave.
All right, so X, you have to chime in on this for a bit, and then I'm gonna explain everything.
So quickly, I saw the video of what happened. So the video shows Ten Hag walk up to him, come to him on the bench, give the gesture, and Ronaldo wags his finger at him, saying no. And then Ten Hag he doesn't look mad, but he does look kind of disappointed in a sense and walks
Frustrated
away.
in a way. Yeah.
Frustrated in a way. Then, before Ronaldo walks off, I will give him this. He came off, stood in the circle where everybody gets ready to prep to get on the field, and dapped up everybody that got taken off.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho, he dapped him up. Somebody else dapped him up.
You mean Sancho?
And then
Leave him be. He's on a point. Leave him be.
so he dapped them up, and then you see him slowly, like quietly, kind of trot to the side where it looks like, oh, okay, he's gonna warm up. Then it turns into him taking the long walk. In my opinion, was he wrong? Yes. You gotta. It's terrible for your image and brand as CR7. But as a teammate, as a professional, as a teammate, you got to stick it out. But the team should be over it. You gave him a 1-match ban.
But I think everyone's okay because I think Ten Hag handled it really well.
Oh, yeah.
I think with putting him on the side for a week, explaining to him like, hey, we understand the issue. But here's the biggest issue of it all. I'm going to explain this, let Mazz talk. Him and I probably have it back and forth, so I apologize if you're going to be silenced in a bit. But here's the thing. Ronaldo waited too long in the summer to force out a move, where as soon as the season ended, he should have tried doing stuff from the get-go instead of just like waiting and expecting. That's the issue. His expectations were way too high in him thinking he can get a move at any time he wanted.
Okay.
Now you can go, Mazz.
Dun dun dun.
The way that this man has been treated at this club has been absolute bush league, dog water,
At times,
and
yes. Okay.
unprofessional.
At times, yes.
Is Ten Hag a quality manager? Absolutely. He's turned around this side, no problem. But stop saying that that a player of this caliber is in your plans moving forward if you're just going to be planning to sub him.
That's being in your plans.
That's
though.
not in your plans.
That
dude.
is in your
When you're
plans.
Planning guys.
Yes, that is. Being a
that's not
rotation player.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mazz, but we have to understand. I love Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo. I'm making this abundantly clear. But you cannot expect, as a 38-year-old player, to be getting minutes every single minute of every single game.
Dude, but he's not even getting minutes. That's the problem. You're throwing him in Europa games. That's all you're doing.
Well, he wants the
That's all
European
you're doing.
goals. That's what he wants.
Wait, Mazz, think about it this way, Mazz, real quick. If you give him, like I think we had a debate earlier about Alonga on the last show about his time frame in which Alonga got to play in his performances.
By the way, my dad says you're wrong.
See,
That's all right.
I saw a notification.
That's all right. I'm going to have to disagree with Papa Emini, too.
so like you got to
With all
think of
due
it.
respect.
You got to think of it this way. He gets his few minutes of play, and in games that he starts, he starts. Even if it's Europa, I understand, whatever. But in those times that you play, you're talking about him being God, which we all believe him to be basically, the right hand of almost.
Mazz. No, wait. No, Mazz. You're my phone.
So
I just put two Z's.
so
Spelled my name wrong. You spelled my name wrong.
Okay.
so I think that my thing is that in the times he's been given opportunities, think about how many times he's hit the goalpost, hit the bar, whiffed on wide open shots, hit the goalkeeper directly in the chest. CR7 of, I won't even say 10 years ago, let's say 5 years ago, he nets half of the chances he's had.
Even 2 years
Wow.
ago. Even 2 years ago, I'll say.
Performing.
But know what it is?
So, you got to
Mazz,
understand,
time
that's
out.
So, hold
ultimate
on a second.
depth.
Yes, so
off
Can
the
I get my
bench.
time back?
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Let's make sure we're giving proper time for this because this is a really big argument here. A really big argument. So, Mazz, go.
I'm just saying, he's not in your plans. A player that caliber, I understand. This is not your average player. All right? Messi's not in your plans if you're having Messi come off the bench right now. All right? Ronaldo's not in your plans if you're having him come off the bench, especially when you're looking to sub him in the 86th minute.
That is okay. I understand that.
That
That's
was bad.
disrespectful.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
Dude,
agree.
It's not even the fact that he's looking to sub him. It's that he's looking to sub him when he basically can't even do anything. And of course he's gonna get flagged because he knows you've been dealing with that, with the expectation and the slander for the last couple of years. It's just like, oh, anything the guy does, he can't win. He comes in, scores a goal. It's the team. He doesn't score a goal. Oh, it's him. He's impacting the thing. Dude, give him the chances and the respect that he deserves. If you're gonna sub him within a timely manner instead of just sitting there back and forth. The only reason why Ten Hag says that he has him in the plans is because he doesn't want to upset the United fan base and the board. Because at the end of the day, he chose to come back here. He had the option to go to City. Pep even said, we wanted Ronaldo. Recently said, we wanted Ronaldo. He chose to go with United, and that's when we pulled out.
Yeah, but the thing is that like it worked out for City because look at Haaland.
Of course it worked
Yeah.
out, but he had other options, and he chose. He could have went to City and played with that quality slide.
He couldn't have. That would
Maz,
have ruined his legacy.
Maz,
No,
if he goes to City,
He could've done
and
it.
so wait, if he goes to City and City gets Haaland, does he play?
I don't know.
I don't think
That is,
I don't
you
know.
know the answer
I
to
think
that.
he subs. I think he
No,
subs.
no.
I think he subs in a timely manner.
Oh, so he subs in a timely manner.
But yeah, I don't think Pep
So-
would disrespect him like that.
So that's the same. I mean,
No, Pep.
respect.
no, Pep-
I'm gonna be
no,
honest.
You gotta understand. Pep is really egotistical. I think
It's
that's
all
what we
it's
forget.
all
I
about
was-
Pep. It's all
Rudiger
about Pep.
walked away from Man
Pep-
City due to the fact that he's the egotism of him not being. Wait, no, sorry, that's Chelsea. I
was gonna
apologize.
say, what are you talking about?
Chelsea,
Yeah,
but
he's good.
there was Sorry, Yaya Toure.
Left Barca to go to Man City.
And then
And then
And then
didn't
yeah.
get the play
Playing
time.
time.
With
Yeah.
all due respect, there's two players. I think Pep's already came out and said one. He turned to Man City and said, the only player I would never bench is Messi out of the players that I've coached. All of you were benchable. Right? He said that.
Yeah.
And there's only one guy who's ever been compared to Messi's level of this era, right? So I think Pep gives him that. How do you know that they don't go with a two-striker format if they bring in a Haaland?
because Pep is not going to
Pep
change
doesn't do
his
that.
system
His
for
Pep's
one
not
player.
changing the
I didn't know about that.
Pep is all about his system. We gotta understand. Pep's elite
So
level.
you're telling me that Ronaldo couldn't play left wing for City?
No.
Because the left wing spot's so different. You gotta understand, like
don't know, man.
the work rate is like City's different.
Yeah, 'cause
City's system is
those
so
left backs,
Compare
different.
they track
Grealish to
all the
Ronaldo.
way
It's a whole
back.
different
They
player.
track all the way back.
You gotta
personally-
understand, everyone in that City team works in a free flowing system where everyone works their butt off.
I get that.
Nobody just stands there, and that's the issue with Ronaldo. He just stands there.
He just stands in the box, man.
He waits for his passes to get thrown to him. And
I
then-
We
think-
gotta talk to him, Mike. X. We gotta talk to him.
I
He's a
think
clinical finisher.
yeah. Now these days for sure, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think when you're playing around a level of squad that City is, you buy in. So I think it actually would change. I think you would have seen more effort, especially with them showing the respect. I mean, dude, come on, you guys want to sit there, right? All you United fans, you guys want to sit there and be like, oh, he's not this anymore, he's not that anymore. When
Nah.
the fact of the matter is, he's the reason that you guys became irrelevant again. All right, that's what it
I'm
comes
not
down
gonna
to.
lie. Last
Him
season,
coming
I
last
love
season-
Ronaldo. I love him. I
I'm gonna
love
say
him,
this right
bro.
now. I've been saying this the whole time, but not with full force. I'm saying it now, and I'm being confident in it. Ronaldo was at United last season. We finished higher.
don't
Plain
think
and
so.
simple. 110%.
No
Because
way.
when you're at a club, when you're at any club in any sport, you cannot be bigger than that club and expect that club to perform. Plain and simple.
Last
He
season?
scored 18 goals in last
Yeah,
season.
but he carried a lot of that team.
Yeah, but you
man.
have
The
to
whole squad,
understand.
especially dealing with these
But
bum
when you
managers,
throw
get outta here,
when you
dude.
throw
Volleyball.
Ronaldo into the formula, it's gonna mess things up. Because Ole, even though I didn't respect I didn't
ball.
respect how Ole did it at times. He managed the players well, but when you throw Ole into that system, when you throw Ronaldo to an Ole system, it messes everything up. Because Ole is too nice. Ole will not be like how Mourinho is and stern of having to control the players.
Dude, it's you guys.
I'm saying it now. Ronaldo's biggest mistake was going back to Manchester United. Ronaldo should have gone somewhere
I think
else.
he was supposed to go to Man City.
No,
and
but
then everyone had
that's
the
what I'm
kick
saying.
about.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
had the
yeah.
kick about.
That's
like,
what
oh,
I'm
you're gonna
saying.
betray
That's
Man.
literally
Man,
No,
I
but
think
also,
that- I know, I've had a feeling he's gonna go
but
to Man
also the
City.
thing is that he should have either just gone back to Real or gone to Sporting from the get go. I don't think he should have wasted
I
his
should have
time.
went to
Dude,
Sporting.
I think he could have went to City. I think going to Sporting, it would have been a waste of him.
No, because he still have Champions
Dude,
League. He's Mr. Champions
it
League.
doesn't
dude.
matter,
But Sporting's
dude.
a
It
good
matters
team.
to him.
It
He
doesn't
wants a
matter.
record that Messi can't catch up to, so he can cement his legacy.
Dude, he's a big enough player where he should be at the biggest clubs in the world, and that's just where it comes at. That's why there's been talks of PSG hovering around the idea. They didn't go with it, but they hovered around the idea. X, what are you talking about?
PSG, every single team in Europe has came out and publicly had their sporting director say, we don't have the financial or the means to bring in a Ronaldo
Dude,
in
first
January
And
or
Ronaldo
this past
doesn't fit
summer.
their plans. It doesn't
And that's
fit
what
their
I'm
plans,
saying. Where are you going to fit
They were
Ronaldo?
almost out of with the Neymar deal.
No,
That's
no,
why
no,
what
no,
happened.
no.
The Neymar
No,
deal ended
no,
up
no,
coming
no,
through.
No.
That was
not
hold
them.
on. Hold on.
Mbappe
Hold on.
wanted Neymar out. He wanted him out, and they were supposed to give Mbappe whatever he wanted. He did not
Okay,
want a
but
team with
let's-
him and Mbappe.
Let's discuss
Neymar
this real
together.
quick. Because supposedly,
You just made my point.
no. Hold on. Wait 1 second. So during the summer, supposedly, Neymar was supposed to go to Chelsea. It was rumored because Neymar wanted a new club, a new challenge. Tuchel was an interesting idea at the time. Meanwhile, 2-3 weeks later, they get rid of Tuchel and bring in Graham Potter. Besides the point. That was meant to make way for Ronaldo, to that way have a front three of Ronaldo, Mbappe, and Messi. Or even so, supposedly they still wanted to get Ronaldo anyways, play Messi at the 10, have Mbappe out right, Neymar out left, and then Ronaldo at striker, or vice versa. Put Mbappe at striker, and then Neymar at cam, and then Ronaldo at left.
Yeah.
That was the idea. But the issue for PSG is that financial fair play is a problem right now.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's a big problem because they're still recovering with spending 180 million on Mbappe and spending 230 million on Neymar.
The plan for that to happen, though, Neymar was potentially out the door, so that would have opened up the money.
Yes,
for it.
I agree, but still.
All right, but it didn't happen. To sit there and say that big clubs don't have them in the plans, all right? Maybe a Bayern Munich doesn't have it in the plans, right?
But they're a big club.
That's all right, but that's one club. That's literally one club. You literally have Chelsea. Chelsea's still flirting with the idea.
No,
Well,
they came out. Chelsea has came out and said they're not going to go with it any longer.
Well,
They're moving on to something else.
We'll see what happens.
But
Everybody
no
says
one-
that until it happens,
but
right?
does no one read clauses in contracts? I want to know. Does anybody read clauses? Because no one
Whose
read
clause
Ronaldo's
says what?
clauses.
What does it
Because
say?
in the United contract, Ronaldo cannot go to a Premier League club after a year of leaving Manchester United. Did no one see that?
And
I didn't
if you
even know that.
if you
I
cut
didn't
it
know
then
that.
and then if you
Manchester
cut out
United, Manchester United made sure that was a thing in case something went wrong.
and so there you go. If you cut out all of England and you're going the rest of Europe came out and said
No.
they didn't want him. Juventus, the team that
Money
had an
talks.
opportunity.
Don't get me wrong, money does talk. Money does talk. We gotta
but
understand.
nobody put up the money
But
for
listen, look, I think Steven and I are on the same page here, right, Steven?
Yeah.
We sort of have to understand that Ronaldo has to go to the club and a system that works for him. You can't just throw him in somewhere and expect it to work.
Dude,
I think we can just all agree that
Honestly-
what we're seeing with Ronaldo is just a little bit like we're just
saying-
kind of
Here's the thing.
sad.
Look, Ronaldo had a bad week, plain and simple. Napoli's not an option. Because Napoli.
I don't think the owner.
no,
That owner
no.
is so cheap.
He
man.
does not.
That
No.
owner's not gonna
But
do
also, Victor Osimhen's doing way too well. You do not want to ruin the development of a player.
Also
over
Raspadori.
having him.
Dude,
And
come on
also Raspadori.
So my final take is this, right? Just let the man walk. Just
I
let the man.
agree.
He's
No.
already done his job. He didn't need to come back. He came back. He helped you guys out. And if you want to sit there and think that you guys would have finished better, that's fine. That just sounds like spoiled brats talking to me because
not spoiled brat.
it sounds like the same thing that Lakers fans did with LeBron James of blaming him when he came. All right? It sounds like the same thing whenever a big name comes here and doesn't have the winning impact because the squad wasn't quality at the time.
It's not a winning impact. It's just for Ronaldo to thrive at a club has to be organized, plain and simple. The reason why he thrived at Real Madrid or Manchester United from the beginning is because they were an organized club. Manchester United is a train wreck right now. Okay, Juventus was a train wreck. Yes, they were. They were a train wreck.
They were. Yeah,
But did he not thrive there?
He
Did
did,
he not
but he
thrive?
was
So your
also
argument
2
goes out
years
the
younger.
window.
No, it does not go out the window
Yes, it
because he
does.
did win the Champions League. He struggled to win the Scudetto. So who's here saying the argument's out of the window?
Scored
In the City out, you struggled to win a Scudetto. You have Inter Milan beat you out.
And then on top
And then
of
AC Milan after.
on
They
top of
won-
all that,
listen,
Mazz, on top
he
of all
won
that,
everything in Italy. What do you
wait,
mean?
hold on. On
He
top of
won
all that,
everything in Italy.
on top of all that, he said we would have ranked higher last season without him. We were still in fourth place. Manchester United, that was the first season with Ronaldo that he came back. We placed fifth or fourth.
No, so it
was fourth or fifth.
By the halfway point, we were fourth. We dropped to sixth because we lost a couple games.
That's
to Red Bulls.
not bad. That's not
But
bad.
also,
That's not
I
terrible.
will say,
Is that on
but-
him?
No, but to
No.
give no,
Thank you.
to give Ronaldo the credit he deserves. There was 3 games last season.
Yep.
Where the team was down so bad, and yet Ronaldo pulled out some magic. So I always give credit where credit is due.
So don't say that the team is worse
but
without him.
I am just saying.
With him.
I am saying that in order for a team that is lesser quality, like a Brighton works. You want to know why Brighton works? Because a Brighton has a system. If you cannot have at Real Madrid, you don't need to have a system because every single position is a Galactico position, plain and simple.
I hear what you're saying, and you're right there. But to sit there and make the case that team would have been better off without him, if they had a manager that was worth something, maybe.
Yeah, but
they didn't.
But here's the thing, right? Because then I'm saying that in Ronaldo's regard because United was not a well-ran system, and like maybe at a Pep it would have worked. Who knows? Maybe Pep would have found a way around it.
I don't
but
think so.
At
either.
Manchester
I don't think
United,
the squad was quality enough.
no, but it's not even just the squad being quality enough. It's the fact that there's no organization there. You need Ronaldo thrives in an organized environment because he's a professional. Besides this week, he's been a professional day in and day out. Even when he lost his child, he was a standout professional.
And that's another thing that we don't have to talk about, right?
Exactly. That's where we have to give credit where credit is due. I'm not mad at him about what happened this past week. From the get-go, I never said, like, oh, Ronaldo is horrendous for doing any of this. No. I think it's someone who just feels a little vulnerable, who's a little frustrated, who cares. I think that's the thing people are missing. He cares a lot. It's not like he doesn't care. If he didn't care, he wouldn't be there, and I agree with that. But we can't have this conversation of X, Y, and Z, of this or that, just because it doesn't fit our agenda. I think we have to give the picture, see both sides, and there's the truth in the middle.
I'm seeing both sides with it, and the fact of the matter is this: United has plans. He's not included with them. Doesn't matter where he goes. Let it
Look,
go.
the man wanted to leave in the summer. Like it's just no one wanted to pick him up. That's the thing.
But we also discussed it.
It's like he wanted to leave, and like, look, the thing is, he should have left. He knew he had to leave, but there's just no one that wanted to pick him up. As long as I wanted to say, look, he knew he had to leave, but no one wanted to pick him up. No one wanted to pick up, so he had no choice.
And you have to think our manager.
So Ten Hag has to come out and say that, oh, we haven't been his plans.
I think Ardi was right though. He gave Ten Hag the chance. Right?
Yeah.
He was planning on staying. He wasn't planning on leaving come the summer until it got too late.
No, but no. You know what it is? I think him not showing up to the preseason is what messed it up.
It's the same thing. Perfect prime example. Tom Brady.
It's not the same.
No, of what this current issue is going on. I'm using it as an example because he brought up missing preseason games. This, at their age, they're living off their former glory of what they did in their past to then preempt them because they have the cachet to walk in a room and be able to say, well, I've done this, that, and the third. So I should be presented this, that, and the third type of service. But, my friend, you're not 30 any longer. I'm going to
cut you off right there because if you think Tom Brady's Tampa's issues and that's for NFL talk, you haven't watched a single down of Buccaneers football.
I'm just using it as an example. They're both the same.
Is this a bad time to say Saudi Arabia's up 1-0 now?
Nah, come on.
Anyway.
Steven.
Anyway. You can't even compare those. I get what he's saying with two goats.
We're going to go final thoughts right now. I want final thoughts from Mazz, then Dimitrios, X, Steven, then myself, and we're going to cut the topic there.
The cut of top. You know what? I'm going to let Steven go first.
Steven, you go first.
I think Ronaldo needs to exit January. I mean, unless no one club wants to pick him up, which is, I think, the reason why he doesn't leave, if he doesn't leave. But, yeah, he needs out. Yeah.
Well, one question before needing out.
Yeah.
Is the MLS a viable option for him now, or does he still want that chance? He still wants that chance.
I think he should go back to the Portuguese league. Just retire at Sporting.
Go to Sporting. I agree with that from the get-go. No. Steven, finish your point, and then go to X.
No, yeah, it's just, I don't know. He needs more playing time. I think he's at the time where he's about to retire now. If I'm being real dead honest with you guys, I love the man of bottom of my heart, but he's getting to a point in his career where it's just, he needs to.
He's lost a step.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with Steven. I am a diehard Ronaldo fan, but you know what's the age-old tale?
Yeah,
Father Time catches everybody. Father Time is undefeated. Your time may not have been 2 years ago in Juventus' stadium doing bicycle kicks in Champions Leagues to beat your old team, but like now you can't serve up tap-ins. Yeah. And that's not a gripe at him because we know what kind of finisher CR7 is. I'm not saying that he can't finish. It's just this year, this age, this season, it's a leg behind what we're used to seeing. Yeah. And having him at such a high pedestal all of our life is very hard to accept a slight down tier. And it's not even a large down tier. It's just one step behind. But we had him so high up, seeing one step behind is like
crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy and it's just like it's kind of sad to see for us.
He needs to go. Is my take.
So
go to wherever.
I'm gonna have to agree. He does need to go for the fact that, like everyone else said, time did catch up with him, and that I feel like ego also got to it because I think he's more thinking about himself and his own legacy than he is for like Manchester, because there has been certain games where he has played and then he'll bring on Rashford and he'll bring on Martial, and then that game with Man City, boom, they got like 2 goals right at the, even though they lost 6-3, they still got like 2 goals at the end. But I think he would either go to Sporting because they do need a striker at Sporting.
And he did promise his mom.
And then Or he'll go to he'll probably end up in Saudi Arabia somewhere, and he'll still get like that check. But at the end of the day, it's like everyone else said. My entire life, I always seen him at the top. I seen him since I was little when he was like at Manchester doing like step overs. He couldn't do anything. I seen the whole career, and it's just hard now because he's probably seeing Messi playing. He's seeing Zlatan playing, even older than him, and they're still getting it. So he can. Maybe he regrets even going back to Manchester United. Yeah, that's like a thing. But I feel like the best thing is he just goes in January.
Mazz?
I hear all of you, and I agree to some aspect. Does he need to leave? Absolutely. But yeah, has he lost a step? Of course he has. But it's the fact of this. You guys just contradicted yourself, specifically Steven and X. You guys said that he lost a step, but him losing a step is still better than a lot of players out there.
I will agree with you.
Okay, so yeah, there's definitely rooms for teams in it, especially when you. But that's the kind of player where you have to plan around him for sure. So if you make it known that the January transfer window is going to be available for him, that's when you can see teams. Okay, now we can start rebuilding for this. It just happened too late in the summer.
No, I say he lost his step, but I think he could get it back. He could definitely get his step back.
That's the thing, though. So he doesn't need to go to an MLS or a Sporting.
No, I don't think. No, he has. No,
I think. Hold on. Let Mazz take his point uninterrupted, and then we go.
So it's the fact that he doesn't need to go to a Sporting. He doesn't need to go to an MLS to get that step back. All right, we all sat here on the show and we asked the question last season: is Messi done? Because of the change of scenery, because he wasn't scoring goals, and he looked like he was taking a backseat to Mbappe and Neymar, and wasn't being the Messi that we're used to seeing. And then after a year to adjust and get his mind right, because he still couldn't believe that he left his club, his boyhood club in Barcelona. He's back with a vengeance. The guy, Ronaldo, now let's move over to Ronaldo, right? Boom. Loses a child. Can't even imagine what that feels like. And we want to sit there and act like that's not a main factor. And everybody that's sit there out there bashing him and all this thing, I hope none of you ever have to go through that, because the fact that he's even on a pitch this season is remarkable and shows the kind of character that he has. Number two, he came back to this club in their biggest time in need of trying to get back to being the powerhouse that they are. And he contributed what he could have. A manager has come in and has tried to show face. I'm not saying Ten Hag's a bad manager. I said on record he should be the United manager before he got there.
I know.
All right, I'm saying Ronaldo's not in your plans. That's all I'm saying. Let the guy go build up. You already have it. This is not a guy, you're not subbing him in the right manner. Okay, even if you were to use him as a super sub, you're not doing it in the right manner. That's not in the plans. You're just saving face. Let the man walk, and he's still got a lot left in the tank.
I think just to wrap up all your points. Oh, Dimitrios, one more thing, because you've sort of been silenced a bit this episode. I apologize.
No, it's fine. That's fine. But I just also want to think that Ten Hag, he should have left. But I think the club Manchester United kept Ronaldo for the mere fact of revenue. It was all merchandise.
That was going to be part of my point.
How do we know that they didn't want the payment for the jerseys?
Because here's the thing, right? So there's a lot of factors going on here with the Ronaldo situation. It was a week of frustrations of trust me, we all have been there, right? We've all struggled throughout like a week where our mind just isn't there. Like even myself, this past week, I struggled. I'm not gonna lie, hard week for me. Really, really was mentally. And I understand. Like that's one thing we have to understand. He is still a person at the end of the day. He makes a mistake, plain and simple. It happens. They moved on. He suffered the consequences. He's back in the team. He might play on Thursday. Who knows? But we go through on that. Another thing. Everyone is in agreement that he should go to a better club because he does deserve more. I agree. But in the manner how he held it in preseason to leave, I think was misdone. I think there could have been a better option of doing it instead of waiting such short notice. But I think you guys don't see it from a managerial standpoint. Like when you're like, I know obviously I don't coach at the highest level, but technically when I coach, every player has a role in a job, right? And being in the plans means there's still a role for him, whether it's on or off the pitch. Because guess what? You still have young players like Palestri, Elanga, Garnacho, all these young kids who need him. They need that star because Ronaldo, when he got there, he had bigger players to believe in him. He had Ryan Giggs with him. He had Gary Neville. He had Paul Scholes. He had Beckham for a bit. Like he even had Roy Keane there to help him out. Like people need to understand what having a role means, it doesn't always mean on the pitch. And I know it's not something we want to see for Cristiano because he deserves minutes on the pitch because of how phenomenal of a player he is. But I think we have to look at this calmly, collectively, and understand that yes, he's still a person. Yes, he struggles. He's paid for it. He's sat out for a game. He sat out for sessions. He's apologized to the team. He's apologized to the staff because he knows how disrespectful he was. He still handled it in a professional manner. Definitely. He's just someone who made a mistake. Now, Mazz, you were raising your hand as if this was a classroom.
No, it was just it's just the fact of this. Was it a good look? Absolutely not. Walking off the pitch? No. Me of all people was like, dog, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, like you're gonna help yourself. Yeah.
They are going to drag you for this, and I'm going to be honest, you deserve the drag. Yeah. But let's not act like there wasn't things to preempt this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay,
I know.
Yeah. So and let's not act like just as big as stars haven't had these kinds of moments. Mm-hmm. All right, we've seen certain stars come off a pitch, berate coaches for getting subbed.
Or how about even just prime example, Kepa Arrizabal said no to Sarri for getting subbed. No. Told him no.
Lesser players doing these kind of things. Okay? My final take is this. Watch him at the World Cup before you make a final decision on where his career's currently at.
Yes.
All right? And catch him next season because I guarantee you, given the opportunity, he's coming back with a vengeance.
I do think, though, that this event has sort of sort of stabilized him in a way. It's like, hey, brought back down. Let's just keep our heads down. Let's work. Mm-hmm. I think that's a big part.
Ardi.
Yes.
Albania's tied it.
Go! Come on! Escúchese!
Odisi Roshi. You know who that is?
Maybe. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I just say,
some of these friendlies they call up the random guys, by the way. Really random Albanian guys. It's like I'm waiting for a Chinan to get called up or something. I have no idea who he is. Shout out to my judge Chinan. Anyways,
can I be honest? Real quick, Ardi. Not to invite myself, I would be honored to watch an Albanian game with you and Papa Emini. I feel like that would be phenomenal. Papa Emini would probably just be ripping me the entire time on Ronaldo, and that's all right.
You know what it is, though? I love my dad, but I feel like you guys are sort of on the same level of footballing opinions.
Okay.
To be fair. Because there's times my dad and I, we do have some gripes at times when discussing United games about discussing certain things, because I think he is more so on the harsher stance for things. But also it's just it's about being 50-50.
I think you have a definitely unique perspective because you do dude, this is the only sport you pay attention to. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, you hit your fantasy football a little bit, but this is your baby.
Bro, call me Brad Pitt with the money ball.
Dude, so anyway, but this is your baby, and you are highly involved between playing and coaching, and you're definitely gonna have a different perspective than me or your father might have. I mean, listen, Bez literally coaches, and you guys have completely opposite ideologies when it comes to things. So it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at how involved you are in it. It's just you're gonna have a different perspective.
Yeah.
And that's just what it comes down to. Do you know more ball knowledge than me? Absolutely, absolutely. I'll defer there. But when it comes to certain aspects, when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm holding my own every day.
Exactly. Guys, any last thoughts before we end the show today?
Portugal's winning the World Cup, baby. Come on.
Okay. This is a crazy question, but I want to keep you guys real close as a one-word answer. Since he's such a dynamic superstar, where does he go to?
Yeah, that's the question.
After everybody has already, the big namers have said no, and
I think
Mazz himself said no with Sporting Lisbon.
Dude, so we know that World Cup causes really big transfers in the summer.
Definitely.
But I think in the winter, if someone from Wales has such a great World Cup, I think it's gonna drive a big transfer market.
So where does he
uptick?
go to?
I think if he has a really good summer, maybe a bigger club will pick him up. Yeah. I just
think specifically where you need a team that is not just devout a striker, but a team that's lacking the ego.
Good.
You need a player that will bring that bravado and change your dynamic of your team, because all these other teams.
Get back to me on that one. I'm thinking.
All right. What about you, Mazz?
If I think money talks, and money makes the world go around in the sporting world, I think you see Taboli shovel out money, and I think Chelsea goes and fetches him.
Before Dimitrios makes his point, I will put every dollar I ever make in my life that he's not going to Chelsea. But
Will you put eyebrows on that? Will you put the peanut butter look on it?
He's not
Put the
going.
peanut butter look on it.
I'm allergic to peanut butter. Don't say that. I'm allergic to
No, but I'm saying,
Chelsea.
put the shaved peanut butter look on it.
No, Dimitrios.
Yeah, he ain't that confident in
No,
it.
I'm the host, so I don't have to do that.
Sporting or somewhere in Saudi Arabia. One of those two.
Really?
Yeah.
You're nuts for the Saudi. He'll go to MLS
back to
before he
Portugal.
goes
I
to
mean, he
Saudi
could back
Arabia.
to Sporting, but any club in Portugal, I think will maybe pick him.
Why not Miami in MLS?
No.
He's
He
already
wants
got the
Champions League.
David.
No.
I know, but he's got the David Beckham connection. You might get a bigger bag.
'Cause
Here
he
than
can
that.
get
Messi already promised him.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't even matter.
No, you know what it
matter.
is? He's gonna wait for Messi to go there and be like, all right, us two are just gonna ball it up in America. I think that's what it is.
It's the fact of this, dude. He could go to an Inter Miami right this second if he wanted to. They'd take him. All right, and I'd be happy to have him. I'm an Inter Miami fan.
I say you
but
love that.
I don't want to see him playing at that level yet. I think he can do that in his later years and still be able to dominate there.
Yeah.
All right, this is we're seeing Higuain have a resurgence even though he's still retiring.
Yeah.
Okay, but we still see him like come alive. So if he can do that now, imagine what Ronaldo is going to be doing in a couple of years if he goes to MLS. He could have already went to Saudi Arabia. He's not going to do it. He will go to a Sporting before he even considers, because this is a guy who it's not about the money, man. The brand's already big. This is about competing at the highest level. That's all he cares about. All right.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and be like, oh, Ronaldo's ego, this and that. But the fact of the matter is this: if it was about money, he would have already took it because Saudi Arabia would have paid more than any other club out there. All right?
I just think I agree with Dimitrios. I think Sporting just makes the most sense. To be honest, bring the family home. Let be close with the kids. Take some time with your family.
Yeah.
I think
play in
Chelsea gets it
Champions
done.
League.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You think he's going to Chelsea?
I think it can get
No,
done.
never.
And then
You know Bowie wants him.
Steven, you and Dimitrios get the last thoughts. What are we thinking?
Yeah, he goes back to Sporting.
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 He promised his mom. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Guys, this has been
And it's full circle. He started.
yeah,
off
it's
that way,
full
so.
circle. Guys, this has been a fun episode.
Time
I
out.
would say.
Time out, real quick. Who's winning the Champions League? I want to make it full circle.
I'm not gonna lie. If City doesn't win it, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, no, you're
it's
right.
gonna be really bad.
Thank you. I had to come because that's where we started.
Yeah, it's where we have to finish.
That's where we had to
Just
finish.
imagine that was like a whole like dovetail topic the whole time, and then we finally get
Was this the most heated episode of Match Week?
110%.
Because I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not gonna lie. There was one where I thought like me and Ed Besmer arguing was getting bad, but this one was heated when we were arguing about Beauregard. Remember?
Yeah, no, that was bad. But I
I yelled. That's when you know it's bad. That's and guys, it is officially the noon, and you are listening top of the hour on WMSC Upper Montclair, and this is Match Week. Don't say no. I heard you whisper that. It's so rude. So rude. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. Make sure you tell somebody you love them.